John, thank you very much. Welcome to Teeters Field in Yoder as we get set for quarterfinal football playoff action this evening as the Southeast Cyclones get set to take on the Wind River Cougars. Ryan Caith alongside tonight. And this is a battle of the 2 and 3 seeds. Southeast comes into this, the number 2 seed. 6-2 on the year. They'll take on Wind River, who's the 3. They are also 6-2 on the year. Southeast backtracking their regular season. They lost their game opener, or the season opener, as they lost to Riverside 20-10, and then would lose their final regular season game. That was a game that you heard on Kerm FM last week as they lost to the Pine Bluffs Hornets 63-7. Wind River, on the other hand, they would start out 6-0 on the year. They've lost their last 2 as they lost to Shoshone 25-14 and blanked by Rocky Mountain 35-0. So evenly matched teams here as we get set for this playoff game.
Yeah, it should be a very even matchup, as you said, Grant. Both teams coming off a loss, and you got to win this one, get to the semifinal round to make a trip to Laramie for the state championship. So it should be a fun game to watch here from Yoder tonight.
Coming up at 5 o'clock here on Cinch Country KGOS. We'll have more on this pregame show and a look at your starting lineups right after we pause for this 3-minute timeout.
Anderson Carpet is proud to have been your flooring expert for the past 44 years, honoring small-town values yet featuring a huge selection that is sure to surprise. Choose from their stock of carpet, hardwood, vinyl plank, vinyl tile, or sheet vinyl for any project. And they have the experts on hand to install them all, giving you a look you'll love for years to come. Stop in and visit today. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and Saturdays from 9 to 1. Anderson Carpet in Lingle.
Specializing in custom cattle feeding, Dinklage Feed Yards features old-fashioned reliability and commitment to create better feeding and marketing opportunities, including specialty programs such as Verified Natural and NHTC. Dinklage ranks as the top choice of progressive cattle feeders throughout the country, and our financing department offers a prompt, convenient, and competitive response to our customers' cattle or feed financing needs. Make Dinklage a part of your team and allow us to maximize your profits. Dinklage Feed, East Highway 26, Torrington.
There has never been a better time to expand your skills or earn a degree, and Eastern Wyoming College is here to help you. Paths can change. We are here to get you there. Financial aid and scholarships are available to those who qualify. For more information, contact the EWC campus nearest you or visit us online at ewc.wy.edu. In Torrington, call 532-8200, or in Douglas, call 624-7000. Eastern Wyoming College, a great decision.
We all know that the pets in our homes are family, and family deserves the best care they can receive. Goshen Vet Clinic in Torrington has been caring for animals since 1960, and they realize the importance of quality care for your pets. Located next to the Port of Entry in Torrington, stop by or give them a call at 532-4195. Doctors Brent Kaufman, Emily Engel, and Associates are experts in their field, and you can be confident that your animal is in good hands. Goshen Vet Clinic, 532-4195.
Landscaping Plus on East Highway 26 in Torrington not only serves the community with a personal touch for lawn and garden designs, but they also carry and sell sprinkler parts, weed barrier, and edging for all you do-it-yourselfers out there. Once you stop in, you'll find all kinds of additional items you'll want to add to your lawn and gardens. Plus, Rob will be more than happy to discuss design ideas that you might want to incorporate into your landscaping. Just make the call to 532-6067. Landscaping Plus in Torrington.
Leithhead's Appliance Center is not only your headquarters for Sealy mattresses that guarantees you the best night's sleep ever, but they also have best home furniture. See the home recliners, sofas, lift chairs, and more. They have new and used appliances ready for your home. In fact, they've expanded. They now have a second location dedicated to used appliances and repair, south of Valley Mercantile and just west of Pinnacle Bank. See all that they have to offer. Leithhead's Appliance Center, downtown Torrington.
We have terrific deals at your local Main Street Market store in Scottsbluff, Torrington, and Kimball. In our dairy department, Food Club dips 12 ounces $1.69. Food Club Cheesy Does It 32-ounce loaf $4.99. And Food Club Butter salted or unsalted 16 ounces $3.49. Get our weekly ad either in store or online, and remember to use your Co-op cash card for cash off your purchase. From your local Main Street Market, a division of Panhandle Co-op, proud to serve families, farms, and food. Ah, ha, ha, ha.
Dusty Anderson at Mid-States Tire invites you to stop in and let him show you what they have to offer when it comes to taking care of your vehicle. Be it a car or a truck, you can count on efficient and guaranteed workmanship from Mid-States Tire. Whether a simple oil change to making sure your brakes are in working order, and if new tires are called for, Dusty can get any major brand of tire. Call today at 532-TIRE. That's 532-8473. Mid-States Tire.
Life is full of surprises, some good, some not so good. It's why your State Farm agent is there with good neighbor service and surprisingly great rates for everyone. Yep, that's right. At State Farm, you get great service and great rates with every policy, so you can be prepared for all life surprises. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Individual premiums will vary by customer. All applicants subject to State Farm underwriting requirements.
When you want the real deal, call Lisa, Jenny, or Caitlin at Mike Rafferty's State Farm in Torrington.
The licensed physical therapists at North Platte Physical Therapy take pride in developing patient treatment plans based on your individual needs. Whether your treatment plan requires 30 minutes or 2 hours of our time with you, we are committed to helping you return to your best health and active lifestyle. Please feel free to call us at 532-5355 or stop by at 1301 East M Street. Physician referrals are not required, and walk-ins or same-day appointments are encouraged. North Platte Physical Therapy, where we provide quality professional care with a family-friendly atmosphere and always flexibility.
Welcome back to Teeters Field. Grant Keith and Ryan Keith alongside as we get set for this quarterfinal matchup between Southeast and Wind River in this 1A 9-man bracket. One game is in the books, a game that started at 2 o'clock this afternoon at Shoshone. Shoshone, the Wranglers had no trouble with Lusk. Final score of that one, 53-12. So the winner of this game will advance and take on Shoshone next week on the road, as that game will be at Shoshone. Another game that is coming up here later on this evening, a game that you'll hear on KERM, will feature the one-seeded Pine Bluffs Hornets out of the East as they will take on the Big Piney Punchers. Again, that game with Mike McNamee and Lance Petch will get underway at 6 o'clock this evening. And let's take a look at your starting lineups, brought to you by Simply Real Estate. Whether you're buying or selling, Simply Real Estate has a team of realtors that will make sure the process is as simple and stress-free as possible. They also offer rental management. Richard, Jesh, Nikki, Charla, Wendy, and Suzanne, would love to assist you with all of your real estate needs. Give them a call at 307-338-3069 or stop by their office. Simply Real Estate in Torrington. And let's take a look at the offensive starters for the Southeast Cyclones. And with that is Ryan Keith.
Thank you, Grant. Austin Short, number 4, is a tailback and a wide receiver, a multi-talented threat for Southeast. Austin Short, a 5'10", coming in at 165 pounds. He is a senior. The quarterback, number 5, Aiden Desmond, a 6'1" sophomore, 140 pounds. Cole Sauer, number 13, a wide receiver for the Cyclones, a junior at 5'10", 140. Matthew Chapman, number 24, a tailback and a junior, 5'9", 160. Number 30, Cannon Tippett, a wide receiver and defensive back, a sophomore, 6 foot, 125 pounds. Wyatt Campbell, number 34, a tailback and a linebacker, a senior at 5'10", 180. Lance York, number 63, on the line, a junior, 5'8", 150. And Tegan Thompson, number 71, a junior, 6'3", 175 pounds. And finally, number 62, Alex McIntyre, on the line, 5'10", 255 pounds. And we'll take a look at Wind River here. 6-2, they are the number 3 seed out of the West. Carter Fowler, a tailback. Blake Snyder, a tight end and a defensive end. Casey Gibson, a tailback. Cooper Frederick, a quarterback. Aiden Ruby, a tailback. Calder Johnson on the line. Casey Beefus on the line. Trapper Howlook on the line and Tucker Jensen on the line for the Wind River Cougars.
Cougars traveling in their white unis with purple trim and their purple helmets, and Southeast in their home royal blues, white lettering and the white SE on each side of their helmet, and all the captains out center field right now as they will get introductions. And again, quarterfinal action here. As we just said, one of the games is in the books as Shoshone defeats Lusk in an afternoon contest. And the other games coming up, we just had talked about Pine Bluffs and Big Piney tonight on Kerm FM at 6 o'clock. The other matchup, Rocky Mountain and Lingle Fort Laramie, that's a 6 o'clock start at Rocky. And then this game right here, Southeast and Wind River.
Yeah, I was going to mention, Dad, when you were talking about games from earlier this year from both teams, if you'll remember, Southeast lost to Riverside 20-10. That was back on September 2nd. And this Wind River team beat Riverside September the 16th, 50-6, the final in that one.
Yeah, as we said, Wind River, the big start as they start out 6-0 on the year, have lost their last two and were blanked in their last outing. Southeast had some trouble with the Hornets from Pine Bluffs in last week's game, but have had some injuries, and the flu bug hit this squad going into last week's game, so hopefully a little bit healthier as we get ready for this quarterfinal matchup. Plenty of volleyball on tap, as we've had a lot on today between KGOS and KERM. Shad Bates with the calls on those as we've covered that regional tournament, that 2A East Regional being held in Burns. We'll also have the Southeast semifinal tonight here in Yoder, as we'll have that on the air for you later on this evening. So plenty of volleyball and football this weekend. Also stay tuned as we'll have games on the air, or volleyball matches on the air tomorrow as well. We do know we'll have that 9 a.m. Lusk game on Kerm FM. That'll be 9 o'clock tomorrow morning.
Yeah, shout out to Shad. He's been working hard with all the different locations, at least a lot of the regional tournaments around our area. So, yeah, he'll kind of cover whatever he can tomorrow.
Carter Fowler and Frederick will be back deep for the Wind River Cougars as they will move from left to right across the radio dial. And to tee it up for Southeast is going to be Austin Short, the 165-pounder, doing the kicking duties for Southeast. Beautiful evening for football from Southeast High School. No wind. Temperatures in the 50s, and Austin Short will boot this one away. It's a high end over ender, and Frederick will let it bounce into the end zone for a touchback.
Yeah, good leg as we've seen all year from Austin Short.
So the Cougars will have it 1st and 10 with their first opportunity on offense. It'll be spotted at the 20-yard line. And out they come. Good crowd here for both schools as Cooper Frederick now discussing something with the ref, and I'm not sure what they're discussing. Always making him take some gloves off now, so he'll throw him into the end zone. And away we go. As Frederick under center now, the handoff, and Frederick straight up the gut out to the 30-yard line, driven down at the 32 on the tackle for Southeast. Aiden Desmond, but first run and a first down for the Wind River Cougars.
Yeah, had good blocking up front, found that lane, and full head of steam into it, got 12 yards for him.
That's Cooper Frederick on the carry there at running back. They'll run a double back set here and come under center. 1st and 10 for the Cougars. Here's the handoff to Frederick again. He'll take it right up the middle, out past the 40-yard line to the 42 before he's brought down. That's a gain of about 8, and will bring up 2nd down and 2.
Yeah, another big chunk there, just like the play previously. And the Cyclones are packing the box, too. We'll see if they can get some pressure in the middle.
In the backfield is Caden Jones. Also Blake Snyder. They'll come under center. The hand to Frederick once again. 3rd carry of the game. Out past the 50. Into Southeast territory to the 40 and driven down at the 35-yard line. That's a big gainer by Cooper Frederick and another 1st down for the Cougars.
Yeah, about a 22-yard gain there for him. And good vision. It was clogged in the middle and had to bounce it around the outside. And the Cougars already in Cyclone territory.
So it'll be another 1st and 10, as Ryan said, for Wind River. As Carter Fowler will come under center. A triple back set again. They line them up one behind the other. And the handoff to Frederick with blocking. He'll squirt up ahead for about a 5-yard gain before he's brought down. Check it about a 4-yard gain as they bring him down at the 31-yard line. Still a gain of 5.
Give that tackle to Alex McIntyre.
And Carter Fowler, the junior quarterback for this Wind River team. In the backfield is Caden Jones, Blake Snyder, and Cooper Frederick, who's done the brunt of the work so far. And Fowler with a handoff to Frederick once again. He'll get out past the 30 to about the 29-yard line. A gain of 2, and that's going to bring up 3rd down. Nice job by the Southeast defense to stiffen there.
Yeah, that was Matthew Chapman on the blitz there. Came straight to that gap to meet Frederick.
Frederick, a 170-pound back, and has had some big plays on this first offensive possession. Fowler will come under center again. Southeast showing blitz. They'll take it straight up the gut with blocking. Out to the 25-yard line. We'll see if he has enough. It appears so, and he does. So that'll be another 1st down for the Cougars.
Yeah, they gave him the first there, so must have got about 4.5. The first rush there from Fowler.
Again, they run a triple back set. One back behind the other. Fowler is the tailback. And out they come again as Carter Fowler will bring them out of huddle. Line them up in the backfield. And no tight end set. And Fowler's going to pitch it to Frederick with blocking. He'll string it out to the far side. Out past the 25 to the 20 before he's brought down. A gain of 5. As they stretch that play out to the far side, and that's going to bring up 2nd down and 5 now for the Cougars.
Yeah, they did get 5 there, but a great job from Matthew Chapman. He had met Frederick at the line of scrimmage, and that allowed Desmond to get around and make the tackle.
So Wind River on their first offensive possession and have moved it up the field. Just underway here in the first quarter here on the CNA scoreboard. They'll load the backfield once again. Fake to the fullback. They'll give it to Frederick. Frederick is going to be met at the line of scrimmage. He'll surge ahead to pick up a yard, and that'll bring up 3rd down and a long 3 at the 19-yard line, and we have a Southeast player down on the field.
Yeah, that's Chapman. He made the tackle. Looks to be grabbing at his leg there.
So they will come and check him out It'll be 3rd down and a long 3 when we come back. We'll take an injury timeout and be back to Teeters Field.
The importance of mental health has never been more prevalent, especially when it comes to our youth in the area. Young people can face difficulties, and number 34 in Torrington is here to help. Shad and the crew are now offering wraparound services in Torrington, Laramie, Cheyenne, Douglas, Wheatland, Lusk, and all towns in between. Number 34 wants you to reach your fullest potential, and they want to help you do just that. To learn more, call 532-0134.
Back here to Teeters Field, Grant Caith and Ryan Caith alongside. It's Matthew Chapman being helped off the field, and Gimpy. And that'll hurt him on offense as well, as Chapman, one of their top backs for the Cyclones. As Ryan said, injured on that tackle.
Yeah, he's had a couple in this game. And I believe, Grant, you did that game with Mike and Pine. He was hurt there because he tweaked it in practice before that last regular season game.
They'll give to Frederick again. He gets inside the 5. Touchdown, Wind River. So after the injury timeout, a 19-yard run by the tailback, Cooper Frederick, and Wind River draws first blood here on the CNA scoreboard. With 7:09 to go in the first quarter.
Just kind of the same story.
It appears that they will go for the 2-point conversion, and they will. As Fowler will line up under center, they'll load the backfield one after the other again. The give to Frederick once again. He'll string it out to the near side and across the goal line as he will convert. So the 2-point conversion is good. And at the 7:09 mark of the first quarter on the Clark & Associates scoreboard, it's Wind River 8, Southeast nothing. We'll be back right after this.
Looking for free instead of fees? Platte Valley Bank can keep your finances moving forward with no ATM fees. Whether you are headed to the lake, the mountains, or just to the grocery store, you can enjoy the freedom of free ATM access anywhere, anytime. Pursue life with confidence knowing Platte Valley Bank is always there to help. Visit us today at www.pvbank.com. You belong here.
Platte Valley Bank, member FDIC.
The Southeast Booster Club would like to wish all of our Southeast Cyclones athletes good luck. We applaud your hard work and dedication to our school and are here rooting for you every step of the way. The Southeast Booster Club, supporting and promoting excellence in academics, athletics, and all activities in our Southeast schools. Go Cyclones!
So an 80-yard opening drive for the Wind River Cougars, and they lead 8-0 here on the CNA scoreboard in the first quarter. 7:09 to go in the first, and this TD Real Estate score update thanks Shad Bates from the 3A East Regional Volleyball Tournament being held in Wheatland. Torrington lost to Buffalo 25-10, 25-9, and 25-9. And Southeast will have their first offensive opportunity here. Is back deep for Southeast is Austin Short and also Cole Sauer. As to boot this one away is going to be Keziah Jones. And Jones with a short kick on the ground as Southeast will come up and field it. Nice job to jump on it. Wyatt Campbell, and Southeast will be in good field position as they start 1st and 10.
Yeah, let's see if the offense can get something going here. Man, a great first drive from Wind River. Just ran it straight downhill.
Yeah, the brunt of the carries, Cooper Frederick.
Yeah, he had 72 of those 80 yards.
Yeah, scored the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. See what Southeast can do to answer here. As Desmond will bring him up. Aiden under center. Will split the backfield here. The fake give and fades to throw. The lefty fires up the middle, and it's incomplete. The intended receiver was Cannon Tippett. He was covered well, and that was out of his outreached arms and fell incomplete, so that'll bring up 2nd down and 10.
Yeah, lucky for Desmond there that he overthrew it. Gibson almost got a handle on it. The cornerback for Wind River.
So Southeast will send a pair of receivers to both sides, and Desmond will come out of the gun as they send Short in motion. They'll flip it to him in the backfield. He's out to the 35-40. Has some room on the far side near the pile or near the first down marker as he's driven out of bounds on the far side at about the 48-yard line. We'll see where they spot it.
Looked like he was going to be close, and now a flag on the play. And they'll get a hold here.
Yeah. So holding on Southeast. Nice run by Austin Short. That would have been a first down, or close to it. Brings them back now to the 34-yard line of Southeast. It'll be 2nd and 15. Call it 2nd and 14 as Desmond will bring him up. Cole Sauer and Chase Sauer to the near side. The fake they'll give in the backfield again to Short, and he's going to be sniffed out in the backfield and dropped for a loss. Loss on the play of about 5 yards. As that Wind River defense all over in the backfield on that one. Not fooled at all, and that'll bring up 3rd down and long. In fact, we'll call it 3rd and 20 coming up for the Southeast Cyclones. Cole Sauer in the backfield now as Desmond will come under center. The give to Sauer, and he will be dropped at the 32-yard line. That brings up 4th down, and Southeast now in a punting situation here. So a gain of about 3 as the Cyclones will drop back into punt formation here as Austin Short will stand back at the 20-yard line. They'll send Frederick back to receive as he'll back up inside the 30. Here's the snap, gets the kick away. It's a high end over ender that will take a bounce at the 30-yard line, and now a Cyclone bounce down to the 20, and Frederick will jump on it there at about the 19.
Yeah, disappointing drive there from Southeast, but at least you got that leg from Short. Pins Wind River inside their 20.
Yeah, nice punt there, and Wind River will have their second offensive possession. Again, on the CNA scoreboard, they lead at 8-0 with 5:32 to go in the first quarter. Other 1A 9-man games coming up tonight. Lingle Fort Laramie at Rocky Mountain. Pine Bluffs hosting Big Piney. And as we said, Lusk lost earlier today to Shoshone. Here come the Cougars now. They'll quarterback keeper Carter Fowler is going to string it out to the far side, and he'll be driven out of bounds by a quick Southeast defense there. Not much of a gain, if any. In fact, just got right back to the line of scrimmage, and that'll bring up 2nd down and 10, so Southeast defense needs a stand here.
Yeah, good job by the Cyclones not to bite on that one. Fake the give to Frederick. And just went around the outside there, and Fowler was lucky to get back to the line.
So Fowler, the junior quarterback for this Wind River team, they'll load the backfield once again and pitch it back to Frederick with blocking. He'll come to the near side, strings it out to the 25-30, and driven out of bounds at the 32-yard line on the tackle was Aiden Desmond. And he caught a helmet right in the numbers there as Frederick had a full head of steam. That's good enough for a first down, as that'll move the football out to the Wind River 33.
Yeah, they'll have to put a target on his back. 84 yards already.
Wow. He's quick. Not real big, 5'8", 170-pounder. And he'll get the call again as they hand it off to him. They'll split the blockers and gets out past the 35 to the 36-yard line. Tegan Thompson on the tackle for Southeast. Gain of 4. That'll bring up 2nd down and 6 coming up for the Cougars. Both teams evenly matched coming into this one. 6-2 on the year. Southeast the 2 seed and Wind River the 3. And on 2nd down, Fowler with the long count. Hands to Frederick again. Goes to the left side. Sniffed out in the backfield. Nice job. Quick to get in the backfield was Cannon Tippett. Stopped him after a gain of about 1, so that'll bring up 3rd down and 5 after the spot.
Yeah, big down here for Southeast. Couldn't stop Wind River on that last drive when they were close to the red zone there on 3rd down.
So 3rd and 5. Southeast needs a stop here. They'll load the backfield once again as Fowler will hand off to Frederick once again. Takes it straight up the gut. He's going to be near the 1st down marker as he's driven down at about the 44, and they won't even attempt to measure. They'll give him the 1st down. The tackle again by Cannon Tippett. But a fresh set of downs once again for the Cougars.
Yeah, referee had him spotted about a yard past it.
So Fowler will bring him up. They have Snyder, Jones, and Frederick in the backfield. Jones, the fullback, and now he fades to throw. The lefty will fire it to the 1st down marker, and it is complete. Caught by Trapper Hollick. And that's, well, we'll see where they spot it there, but it looks to me right across the field it's inches away from a 1st down, and now they will say it is. So the first pass completion by Carter Fowler.
And pretty much open. Good toss there from Fowler, and they'd been working this whole first quarter just to set up that play action. It worked for him.
Yeah. 10-yard gain and another 1st down, and now in Southeast territory at the 46-yard line. Triple back set as they'll pitch it to Frederick. Frederick met in the backfield this time and dropped for a loss by a host of tacklers.
Yeah, nice pressure there from Southeast. Campbell in on it.
To Mark, Tippett.
Pretty much half the Cyclones in the backfield there. Loss of about 4.
Yeah, they were quick to get back there. Brings up a 2nd and 13 at midfield for Wind River. .205 to go in the opening quarter here on the CNA scoreboard. Again, Wind River leads at 8-0. Fowler with a long count is going to hand to Frederick again. Left side, has room to the 40, 35-30, has one man to beat to the 20, to the 10-5, and tackled into the end zone. Touchdown, Wind River.
Man, just like they've been doing all game. Had that gap open and surged through it, had one man to beat, and Frederick did it. Now over 100 yards.
Yeah, Southeast had that stopped on a long situation, and Frederick with great speed burst into the backfield and through the secondary and scores with 1:47 left to go in the first quarter. It's 14-0 Wind River with the 2-point conversion on the way as Fowler will bring him up. Loads the backfield once again. Hands to who else? Frederick to the left side into the end zone, and it is good. The 2-point conversion is good. So, Frederick, a couple of touchdowns and a couple of 2-point conversions With 1:47 to go opening quarter on the CNA scoreboard, it's Wind River 16, Southeast nothing. We'll be back right after this 1-minute timeout.
Supporting our youth, that's what Torrington Beverage has been so proud of for so many years. So when you need to quench your thirst, do it with a Pepsi product, Sobe, Brisk Lipton Tea, Rockstar, or Gatorade. Plus, they have the juice to get you going in the mornings with Frappuccinos, Starbucks iced coffee, and Muscle Milk, helping supply this community with top-of-the-line drinks. Torrington Beverage is the proud sponsor of Goshen County Sports and believes in neighbors helping neighbors. Remember, that's Torrington Beverage. Get your thirst on.
Located on West Valley Road, Torrington Livestock Markets is your Wyoming's largest livestock market. All classes are sold every Friday. Yearling and calf sales Wednesday, August through March. Special bred cow and pair and calf sales Monday as advertised through the fall. Cattle are offered for sale daily through live cattle auctions, video cattle auctions, and private treaty sales. To consign your cattle, call the barn at 307-532-3333. And remember, consign early. For the best in marketing for your livestock, contact Torrington Livestock Markets.
So Short and Sauer will be back to receive for Southeast. Again, on the CNA scoreboard, Wind River leads it 16-0 here in the opening quarter.
And still no answer for Frederick. 141 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 2 two-pointers.
Keziah Jones will boot this one away. It's a short kick that will be fielded at the 20-yard line. Tippett will pick it up on the far side, out past the 35 and driven out of bounds at about the 38-yard line. So not bad field position as Southeast will start 1st and 10 and see if they can answer with some points here. The reffing crew out of Laramie tonight for this quarterfinal matchup. And the Cyclones on their second offensive possession. We'll see what they can do with it here. Desmond will come out of the gun. Single setback. He'll fire to the right side on the far side. It's caught and driven out of bounds after a gain of about 2.
Austin Short with the reception there.
Quick release by Aiden Desmond. Gain of 1 after the spot. So it'll be 2nd down and 9 coming up as Southeast has it at the 39-yard line. Desmond again out of the shotgun. Wyatt Campbell will stand next to him. Trips to the near side. They'll fire to Short. Has it. It's complete at the 40, 45, 50. Into the secondary to the 30. Has one man to beat down to the 10. Touchdown Southeast. Austin Short on the reception. Turned on the Jets to the near side, and the Cyclones are on the board.
Yeah, great show of speed there from Austin Short. It was the same play, just on the other side of the field there. Just a little screen pass to Short, and he turned on the burners and got around to the sideline, and he was gone.
Nice play calling there, and answer for the Southeast Cyclones. And on for the point after is Austin Short. Snap is on the way. The hold is down. The kick is on its way, and it is good. So with 50 seconds left to go first quarter here from Teeters Field on the CNA scoreboard, it's Wind River 16, Southeast 7. We'll be back with the kick right after this.
Our producers know that running a successful operation these days requires having reliable service and quality products. That's why you know you can trust the knowledgeable people at Westco to provide you sound agronomic advice, aerial application, bulk fuel, lubricants, propane, tires, and other essentials to keep your operation running smoothly. Our priority is helping you succeed. Call or visit your nearest Westco location today. Westco. Service, solutions, success.
Westco's your best value through and through.
This is Wade Brew, Market President with Pinnacle Bank. Pinnacle Bank has been serving the lending needs of farmers, ranchers, and commercial business owners of the Wyobraska area, where we've called home for over 100 years. Let us put our resources to work for you with local decision-making from a family-owned bank. Give us a call or visit us at www.wypinnbank.com. Pinnacle Bank, Torrington and Mitchell. the way banking should be. Member FDIC.
So Frederick and Fowler will be back deep for the Cougars. And to boot this one away is Austin Short. Nice answer for the Southeast Cyclones offense. Found themselves down 16-0 and able to score. As Short will boot this one away to the near side, and it will sail out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. So Wind River will have their third offensive possession here, have scored in their first two. And a reminder, Pine Bluffs and Big Piney on KERM tonight. 6 o'clock start for that one, as Mike McNamee and Lance Petch will have that for you on Kerm FM. Shad Bates coming up 8 o'clock tonight, as we'll have Southeast in the 1A East Regional right here in Yoder, as Southeast is in that semifinal. And the Cougars back on offense. 1st and 10 at the 32. They'll hand to Frederick. Left side, met in the backfield. Nice job to get in there was Matthew Chapman. And stop that for a 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd down.
Yeah, give credit to Tippett, too, getting in there on defense.
30 seconds and counting in the opening quarter.
See if the Cyclones can get some momentum on defense after that big play, that touchdown from Short.
That was a nice stop on the last play. Triple back set once again. Fowler with a long count. Going to fake the first give, hand off to Frederick. He'll get out to the 40 before he's brought down. A gain, but not much, as Southeast kind of contains him there after 3 yards. Brings up a 3rd and 4, and that's the end of the first quarter of play. So on the CNA scoreboard, Wind River leads it 16-7, and we'll be back to Teeters Field right after this.
Anderson Carpet is proud to have been your flooring expert for the past 44 years, honoring small-town values yet featuring a huge selection that is sure to surprise. Choose from their stock of carpet, hardwood, vinyl plank, vinyl tile, or sheet vinyl for any project. And they have the experts on hand to install them all, giving you a look you'll love for years to come. Stop in and visit today. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and Saturdays from 9 to 1. Anderson Carpet in Lingle.
Specializing in custom cattle feeding, Dinklage Feed Yards features old-fashioned reliability and commitment to create better feeding and marketing opportunities, including specialty programs such as Verified Natural and NHTC. Dinklage ranks as the top choice of progressive cattle feeders throughout the country, and our financing department offers a prompt, convenient, and competitive response to our customers' cattle or feed financing needs. Make Dinklage a part of your team and allow us to maximize your profits. Dinklage Feed, East Highway 26, Torrington.
Back live at Teeters Field, Grant Caith and Ryan Caith alongside again. 16-7 is your score after the end of the first quarter. And Lingle Fort Laramie in a game that gets underway at 6 o'clock tonight is there at Rocky Mountain. We just said Pine and Big Piney will get underway. That game on Kerm FM. And Lusk, a loser today at Shoshone. So a 3rd down situation here. Southeast defense could use a stop here as the handoff to Frederick again gets past a tackler in midfield before he's brought out of bounds. That'll be plenty for a 1st down. And again, Frederick, the hard running back for the Cougars, gives them a fresh set of downs here right at midfield.
Yeah, it's his 5th rush tonight for 10 yards or more. 155 total yards.
Jeez.
For Frederick. As you mentioned, Dad, Shoshone handling Lusk, so the winner of this will head west to Casper next Friday.
Frederick just a junior back for this Cougar team. The fake give up the middle, and Fowler's going to keep it himself on the quarterback keeper. Cannot get back to the line of scrimmage. We'll see where they spot it, but they say he does get past midfield. So not much of a gain there as they'll bring up 2nd down and 9.
Good coverage downfield by the Cyclones, causing Fowler to run around the outside, and York gave chase, pushed him out of bounds there for Southeast.
So Wind River will go to huddle here, and out they come. Fowler will bring him up, the junior quarterback. Triple back set again. The give to Frederick will, with blocking, come to the near side, out to the 40 before he's driven out of bounds. As that'll be enough for another 1st down for Wind River. So done a lot of damage on the ground has this Wind River offense. Yeah, that's a 1st and 10 for the Cougars at the 39-yard line of Southeast. $11:43 to go in the first half here on the CNA scoreboard.
I don't believe they've ran any other formation, have they?
Nope, they've thrown out of it once. Otherwise, all pass or all running plays, and again to Frederick again, straight up the gut. That's good for positive yardage, brought down at about the 38-yard line. 39 is about where they'll spot it here. Check that, 35. Gain of about 4 on the carry. But yeah, they'll just run it right at you.
Yeah, it'd be huge if Southeast can get a stop here, at least hold them to a field goal attempt. Try to get some more points on the board and make it a tight game going into half.
Triple back set again with Snyder, Jones, and Frederick. Frederick the tailback, Fowler with the count. He's going to pitch it to the up back now, and he'll string it out to the right side, out to the 30, near the 1st down marker before he's brought down. And that is Calder Johnson, who got the call that time. Will be just shy of the 1st down marker. It'll be 3rd down and less than a yard coming up for the Cougars, as Fowler will go to the sidelines to get the play. And 10:20 to go here in the first half.
Saw a quarterback keeper earlier, and Fowler had no trouble getting the 1st down.
Fowler to the up back, the fullback, and he's going to lean forward, should have plenty for the 1st down again. I think that was Calder Johnson on the carry. No, check that, Caden Jones. So Jones will give him a fresh set of downs here as they'll have it 1st and 10 on the 28-yard line. And Wind River knocking at the door again.
Yeah, fresh set of downs here inside the 30.
Cougars will go to huddle. And out they come as Fowler will bring them up. Triple back set once again. Takes the snap. The give.
A loose ball, I think.
And lost on the ground. We'll see who jumps on it here. No signals yet. Southeast saying they have it. And officials disagree.
Yeah, that's a tough one to call. It looked like that was McIntyre that recovered it.
I thought they were going to hand it off to Frederick again, just used to that, but it was that middle back. And I don't know if they had trouble on the exchange or what, but yeah, fell to the field, and Cougars able to jump on it. So it'll bring 2nd down and 6 coming up now for the Cougars. Fowler under center now is going to hand off to Frederick with blocking, trying to maneuver out past the 20-yard line before he's brought down. As they'll bring him down right at about the 19. That'll bring up 3rd and short. In fact, 3rd and a yard coming up now for the Cougars. 8:52 left to go first half. Wind River leads it 16-7 on the CNA scoreboard. Fowler under center, triple back set, quarterback keeper up the gut. He will get the first down as he makes his way near the 15 before he's brought down.
Yeah, had plenty there. Got about 3 or 4 yards out of the deal.
So Fowler not real big, 5'8", 170-pounder. Their junior quarterback gets the first down on the keeper. And the Cougars will have it 1st and 10 on the southeast 15-yard line. Fowler under center, triple back set once again. Hands to Frederick with blocking right up the middle. Passed into the secondary, into the end zone. Touchdown, Wind River. So Frederick with his 3rd touchdown of the game. With 8:02 left to go in the first half. Makes it 22-7, and they have not attempted an extra point yet and will not, as Fowler brings them up. Same backfield, takes the snap, gives to Frederick again, right up the middle, and he is in. The 2-point conversion is good. So Frederick, 3 touchdowns and 3 2-point conversions, and 8:02 to go in the first half. On the CNA scoreboard, it's Wind River 24, Southeast 7. We'll be back right after this timeout.
There has never been a better time to expand your skills or earn a degree, and Eastern Wyoming College is here to help you. Paths can change. We are here to get you there. Financial aid and scholarships are available to those who qualify. For more information, contact the EWC campus nearest you or visit us online at ewc.wy.edu. In Torrington, call 532-8200, or in Douglas, call 624-7000. Eastern Wyoming College, a great decision.
We all know that the pets in our homes are family, and family deserves the best care they can receive. Goshen Vet Clinic in Torrington has been caring for animals since 1960, and they realize the importance of quality care for your pets. Located next to the port of entry in Torrington, stop by or give them a call at 532-4195. Doctors Brent Kaufman, Emily Engel, and Associates are experts in their field, and you can be confident that your animal is in good hands. Goshen Vet Clinic, 532-4195.
So Austin Short and Sauer will be back deep as they will face into the sun as they receive. And again, Wind River has scored again as they lead at 24-7 at the 8:02 mark of the first half here in this quarterfinal matchup from Yoder. And to boot this one away is Keziah Jones. For the Cougars, it's a short kick, which will be fielded just past the 41-yard line. And Southeast in good field position once again as they will have it 1st and 10 and need to answer again. As the Cougars have moved the football on the ground throughout this first half.
Yeah, it's been the Frederick show, but give credit to that offensive line for Wind River. They have created some holes for Frederick to run through. See if the Cyclone defense can adjust, but they need to score here before the halftime break.
So Desmond will come out of the shotgun, 1st and 10. They'll send Short in motion. Desmond's going to keep it up the middle, has room, out past midfield to the 40, has one man to beat to the 30, to the 25-20, comes to the near side and will score. Touchdown Southeast. Nice job by Aiden Desmond.
Rumbling, bumbling, stumbling. He at least made 5 tacklers miss there.
Gets loose, turned on the Jets, brought it to the near side and juked a couple of tacklers, as you said. And just like that, the Cyclones with another answer.
Yeah, just a great show of athleticism from Aiden Desmond.
Makes it 24-13 now. And they will go for 2 as Desmond with Wyatt Campbell in the backfield. Desmond's going to pitch it to Campbell. On the reverse here. Now the throw into the end zone, wide open. It is caught for the two-point conversion. And it all wound back up to Aiden Desmond.
Yeah, what a great design play there. Nice toss from Austin Short.
With some trickery there for the two-point conversion, and it worked. So with 7:47 left to go here on the Clark & Associates scoreboard in the first half, Wind River leads 24-15. We'll be back right after this.
Landscaping Plus on East Highway 26 in Torrington not only serves the community with a personal touch for lawn and garden designs, but they also carry and sell sprinkler parts, weed barrier, and edging for all you do-it-yourselfers out there. Once you stop in, you'll find all kinds of additional items you'll want to add to your lawn and gardens. Plus, Rob will be more than happy to discuss design ideas that you might want to incorporate into your landscaping. Just make the call to 532-6067. Landscaping Plus in Torrington.
Leithhead's Appliance Center is not only your headquarters for Sealy mattresses that guarantees you the best night's sleep ever, but they also have best home furniture. See the home recliners, sofas, lift chairs, and more. They have new and used appliances ready for your home. In fact, they've expanded. They now have a second location dedicated to used appliances and repair, south of Valley Mercantile and just west of Pinnacle Bank. See all that they have to offer. Leithhead's Appliance Center, downtown Torrington.
So a nice answer for the Southeast offense there as they get a big touchdown. Get right back in it here. Here's the kick. It's going to be fielded by Fowler. Fowler will bring it out to the 30 now, 35-yard line, driven down at about the 37, so the Cougars will have it in pretty good field position here as they will start 1st and 10. And they've done a lot of their offense, a lot of their scoring on the ground. In fact, 99% of it.
Yeah, they've only thrown once.
7:41 left to go, first half. As Fowler will bring him up now. Same back set as they'll give to Frederick. Not much there this time, though, as may have got a yard. Out to the 39-yard line is where they're going to spot it, so he does pick up one. And 2nd down and 9 coming up for the Cougars. Southeast has had some good stops along the way, but it's just Frederick bursting some big plays.
Well, and it's tough with him running all game because they've had the ball, most of this first half. Lucky for Southeast, a couple big plays on offense. They're still in this contest.
The hand to Frederick again, left side, has blocking into the secondary to midfield. It finally driven out of bounds at the 47-yard line. The tackle by Austin Short, and that's plenty for a first down for Wind River.
Just 204 yards for Frederick. With that one, he tops the 200 mark.
Doesn't seem to run out of steam. Yeah, quite a back. Triple back set once again. Fowler under center. Hands to Frederick. Right side this time. Gets past a linebacker to the 40. Has the first down to the 30. And on the far side, driven out of bounds near the 25-yard line. Gain of about 25 for Cooper Frederick. Showing no signs of slowing down, and that's another 1st and 10 for the Cougars as they have it at the Southeast 25-yard line. 6:31 to go in the first half. A battle of the 2 and 3 seeds in this 1A 9-man quarterfinal. Triple back set once again. The hand to Frederick, goes right side with it again, but not much. Host of Southeast tacklers there. A gain of about 1.
A good job by Cannon Tippett's getting in the backfield there.
In fact, they say...
Yeah, they'll pretty much spot him right at the line.
Yeah, no gain. 2nd and 10 coming up as the Cougars will go back to their huddle. And Fowler will bring him up. Jones, Snyder, and Frederick in the backfield again. Frederick, the tailback. They'll give to him. Goes left side off guard now and will make his way to the 20-yard line before he's brought down. A gain of 5. And that'll bring up 3rd and 5 for the Cougars. Sun setting now at Teeters Field, and it's cooling off a little.
Just a slight breeze here.
Chad Bates in the booth with us now as he'll have semifinal volleyball action coming up tonight right here from Yoder. 8 o'clock tonight. Southeast takes on KC in the semi. And that 1A regional. And the handoff this time. Frederick again will go left side. Makes his way to the 10-yard line before he's brought down. Plenty for a first down. They bring him down at the 12.
Just under the 5-minute mark here in the first half. Again, 24-15 Wind River with the lead on the Clark & Associates scoreboard.
So 1st and 10. Fowler will bring him up. As Johnson, Jones, and Frederick in the backfield, and the handoff to Frederick. Not much. Good job by the Southeast defense to meet him at the line of scrimmage. Surges away. They give him 1, so it'll be 2nd down and 9.
Yeah, Tippett and McIntyre on the tackle there for Southeast.
Cougars go to huddle, and if they come here, it'll be 2nd down, as we said. Fowler under center. Same formation in the backfield. They'll hand off to Frederick once again. And again, nice job by the Southeast defense. Positive yards, but not much, as he only gets a couple on the play.
Yeah, that was Tippett again. He's been all over the field for Southeast on defense.
So we'll call it a 3rd and 7 and a timeout taken on the field. We'll break as well. 3:37 left to go in the first half. 24-15 now, Wind River with the lead, and we'll be back right after this.
We have terrific deals at your local Main Street Market store in Scottsbluff, Torrington, and Kimball. In our dairy department, Food Club dips 12 ounces $1.69. Food Club Cheesy Does It 32-ounce loaf $4.99. And Food Club Butter salted or unsalted 16 ounces $3.49. Get our weekly ad either in store or online, and remember to use your co-op cash card for cash off your purchase. From your local Main Street Market, a division of Panhandle Co-op, producer families, farms, and food.
Dusty Anderson at Mid-States Tire invites you to stop in and let him show you what they have to offer when it comes to taking care of your vehicle. Be it a car or a truck, you can count on efficient and guaranteed workmanship from Mid-States Tire. Whether a simple oil change to making sure your brakes are in working order, and if new tires are called for, Dusty can get any major brand of tire. Call today at 532-TIRE. That's 532-8473. Mid-States Tire.
Back live at Teeters Field. 3rd down and 7 coming up for the Cougars as they're in the red zone here of Southeast once again. Fowler will bring them up. Triple back set once again as they line them up one behind the other. They'll pitch it back to Frederick, goes right side with it, works around one tackler, goes to the corner of the end zone, and he is in. Touchdown, Cougars. Frederick with his 4th touchdown of the night. With 3:30 left to go here in the first half. That makes it 30-15. And again, they have not attempted an extra point thus far. Fowler will go to the sidelines and get the play, and they'll go to huddle.
Yeah, all 30 of those points on the scoreboard are from Frederick.
He's quite a back.
At about 250 yards of their 265 yards in offense.
Jones, Johnson, and Frederick in the backfield. in that order. And they'll fake the give to Frederick. Now throws to the end zone, and it is caught for the 2-point conversion. And Blake Snyder is the one who caught it for the 2-point conversion. So with 3:30 left to go here on the CNA scoreboard, it's now Wind River 32, Southeast 15. We'll be back right after this timeout.
Life is full of surprises, some good, some not so good. It's why your State Farm agent is there with good neighbor service and surprisingly great rates for everyone. Yep, that's right. At State Farm, you get great service and great rates with every policy, so you can be prepared for all life surprises. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Individual premiums will vary by customer. All applicants subject to State Farm underwriting requirements.
When you want the real deal, call Lisa, Jenny, or Caitlin at Mike Rafferty's State Farm in Torrington.
The licensed physical therapists at North Platte Physical Therapy take pride in developing patient treatment plans based on your individual needs. Whether your treatment plan requires 30 minutes or 2 hours of our time with you, we are committed to helping you return to your best health and active lifestyle. Please feel free to call us at 532-5355 or stop by at 1301 East M Street. Physician referrals are not required, and walk-ins or same-day appointments are encouraged. North Platte Physical Therapy, where we provide quality professional care with a family-friendly atmosphere and always flexibility.
Back live at Teeters Field. 32-15 your score on the CNA scoreboard as Wind River strikes again. Frederick with another touchdown and a pass play for a 2-point conversion would be good. And to boot this one away is going to be Keziah Jones again. Gets into this one. It's going to be fielded by Sauer at the 20-yard line. Out pass to the 25. Jukes one tackler to the 30 before he's brought down. Nice run back for Cole Sauer. And Southeast will have it 1st and 10. And the Cyclones need another answer here. They've been able to stay in this ball game.
Yeah, just from those two big plays.
Yeah. So in the backfield is Wyatt Campbell, as he will stand next to Desmond. They'll send a single wide out to the far side and a pair to the near side. Desmond checks the line. Long count. Takes the snap, now looks to throw. Looks up the middle, now fires. Beautiful spiral, and it is incomplete. And tripped up was Cole Sauer, and we're going to get a pass interference call here. He was tripped heading up the field.
Yeah, it was kind of one of those plays that could have gone either way. There really was no or arm extension from either player. But once Frederick, as you said, Grant, tripped him up there, they're going to get the call all day, so they'll have good field position now.
Near midfield as they have it on their own 46-yard line, does the Southeast Cyclones. They'll come with a single setback once again as Desmond will come out of the gun. Sends him in motion. Desmond now the fake, going to keep it himself and heads up the middle to the 50, 49 before he's brought down. Nice gain there by Desmond as he'll pick up about 5 yards. Call it 6, and a second down coming up for the Cyclones. Southeast will go to huddle here, and 2:43 left to go here in the first half. On the CNA scoreboard, it's 32-15 Wind River. Desmond out of the gun is going to fire to Campbell. Has it in the flats out to the 40, now the 30. Has one man to beat to the 10, to the 5. Touchdown Southeast.
Yeah, nice play there. Kind of the same screen pass we saw to Short when he scored that last touchdown. And did he step out?
Hold on a second. Yep, they will bring it back. Say he stepped out of bounds as he was hugging the near sideline and stepped out at the 21. So, nonetheless, a great play as Southeast now knocking at the door here with 2:25 to go here in the first half. So Desmond will bring him up. Campbell will stand there with him in the backfield. Two wideouts to the near side. Desmond, the fake give, looks to the end zone, now fires, and it is caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Southeast. Austin Short. Nice play call by Mark Bullington, and the fake out in the flats to Campbell, which was the play that we saw just ahead of that one, and the completion in the end zone to Austin Short. And Southeast will be on for the point after. Desmond will hold. Short is on to kick. Here's the snap, the hold. It's a fake to Short, and Short will jostle his way into the end zone for the two-point conversion. So a bit of trickery once again for Southeast, and it pays off. So with 2:19 left to go here in the first half, Southeast answers again. 32-23, we'll be back right after this.
The importance of mental health has never been more prevalent, especially when it comes to our youth in the area. Young people can face difficulties, and number 34 in Torrington is here to help. Shad and the crew are now offering wraparound services in Torrington, Laramie, Cheyenne, Douglas, Wheatland, Lusk, and all towns in between. Number 34 wants you to reach your fullest potential, and they want to help you do just that. To learn more, call 532-0134.
Looking for free instead of fees? Platte Valley Bank can keep your finances moving forward with no ATM fees. Whether you are headed to the lake, the mountains, or just to the grocery store, you can enjoy the freedom of free ATM access anywhere, anytime. Pursue life with confidence knowing Platte Valley Bank is always there to help. Visit us today at www.pvbank.com. You belong here.
Platte Valley Bank, member FDIC.
Back live at Teeters Field. Grant Caith and Ryan Caith alongside. Quarterfinal 1A 9-man football. Southeast has done a great job of staying in this game as time of possession has really favored Wind River. And they've been able to put the points on the board on those possessions.
And yeah, at least this Southeast offense is explosive at times, and they've found the right times tonight.
Yeah. Right back in this ball game, 32-23 is Short will boot this one away. Fowler and Frederick are back deep, and he laces into this one. Nice kick, which will take a bounce at the 5 and then sail out. Has no return on the kick.
Second touchback of the night for Short.
We'll have it 1st and 10 on their own 20-yard line. 6:03, you're listening to KGOS, Torrington, Wyoming. And the Pine Bluffs and Big Piney matchup on Kerm FM just kicking off now on our sister station. Fowler under center, hands off to who else but Frederick. Up ahead he goes past the 25 to about the 29. Gain of 8 or 9 on the carry. On first down. Second down coming up for the Cougars.
Busy weekend here, football. Games this weekend also. 10 p.m. tomorrow, Cowboys take on Hawaii. And the Broncos, 7 a.m. Sunday, they're in London.
Under center again, they're going to pitch it back to Frederick. Has the first down and more. Past the 35-yard line, driven down at about the 38. 1st and 10 for the Cougars. And 1:33 left to go here in the first half on the CNA scoreboard. In the Cougars lead, 32-23. They've scored on every possession. This time a different look in the backfield as they'll come out of the eye this time with a receiver to the left side. They give to Frederick, reverse. Now the trickery play to throw it to Fowler, and it's going to be picked off. Picked off by Aiden Desmond. Hung that ball up in the air on the trickery play, and Desmond was there to pick it off.
Yeah, great vision and awareness there from Desmond. He saw that play coming. Hesitated just enough and jumped that route to get the pick.
So a huge play for the takeaway for the Southeast defense here, and they're in Wind River territories. They have it on the 36-yard line, 1st and 10. Desmond out of the gun. Campbell will sit next to him. Looks to throw, now fires to the middle of the field, caught by Short into the end zone. Touchdown Southeast. The 36-yard pass play from Aiden Desmond to Austin Short for the TD. And Southeast, what a huge takeaway and answer with under a minute to go here in the first half. Short is on for the point after. Desmond will hold. Gets it down. The kick is on its way, and it is good. We have a 2-point differential here. 58 seconds left to go here in the first half. Wind River 32, Southeast 30 on the CNA scoreboard. Back after this.
The Southeast Booster Club would like to wish all of our Southeast Cyclones athletes good luck. We applaud your hard work and dedication to our school and are here rooting for you every step of the way. The Southeast Booster Club, supporting and promoting excellence in academics, athletics, and all activities in our Southeast schools. Go Cyclones!
Supporting our youth, that's what Torrington Beverage has been so proud of for so many years. So when you need to quench your thirst, do it with a Pepsi product, Sobe, Brisk Lipton Tea, Rockstar, or Gatorade. Plus they have the juice to get you going in the mornings with Frappuccinos, Starbucks iced coffee, and Muscle Milk, helping supply this community with top-of-the-line drinks. Torrington Beverage is the proud sponsor of Goshen County Sports and believes in neighbors helping neighbors. Remember, that's Torrington Beverage. Get your thirst on.
So Short will boot it away, and what a great answer for Southeast right back in this game. 32-30, Wind River leads it. Southeast to kick off here with just under a minute to go, and it's an onside, and Wind River will jump on it. So their bobbling it was Beefus, but was able to gather it in. And they'll have good field position here. And some time to work with 56 seconds remaining here in the first half.
Yeah, the Cougars still with 3 timeouts on the board, too.
Tried to catch him off guard with that onside, and they'll have it 1st and 10 on their own 43. Fowler under center. I formation again with a wide out. They'll hand off to Frederick. Frederick up the middle, jukes one tackler. Now going to be driven down by Campbell after a gain of about 2. Out to the 45-yard line. And a timeout taken. Now they'll rework that spot a little and give him a yard. So it'll be 2nd down and 9 coming up. And we'll do that right after this quick timeout.
Located on West Valley Road, Torrington Livestock Markets is your Wyoming's largest livestock market. All classes are sold every Friday. Yearling and calf sales Wednesday, August through March. Special bred cow and pair and calf sales Monday as advertised through the fall. Cattle are offered for sale daily through live cattle auctions, video cattle auctions, and private treaty sales. To consign your cattle, call the barn at 307-532-3333. And remember, consign early. For the best in marketing for your livestock, contact Torrington Livestock Markets.
Our producers know that running a successful operation these days requires having reliable service and quality products. That's why you know you can trust the knowledgeable people at Westco to provide you sound agronomic advice, aerial application, bulk fuel, lubricants, propane, tires, and other essentials to keep your operation running smoothly. Our priority is helping you succeed. Call or visit your nearest Westco location today. Westco. Service, solutions, success.
Westco's your best value through and through.
So 2nd and 9 coming up. The give to Frederick once again is good for about 4 yards. So that'll bring up 3rd down. Stop the clock once again as they'll take a timeout. And again, we will remind you that some other 1A 9-man games that are going on, Rocky Mountain and Lingle Fort Laramie, that got underway at 6 o'clock tonight. Game that was played earlier today at Shoshone. Shoshone defeats Lusk 53-12. So the winner of this game will take on Shoshone next week. And another game that's on the air right now on our sister station KERM is Pine Bluffs and Big Piney. And Pine leads that early on, 7-0. And under center now, the give to Frederick. Has room to the 40, 35-30, still on his feet and driven down at the 29-yard line. So a 1st down for the Cougars, and they'll get right back to it and spike it here to stop the clock with 28 seconds left to go in the first half. So the Cougars will go to huddle here, and they lead it 32-30 on the CNA scoreboard.
Chose to spike it there. I might be wrong. I thought they had 1 timeout left. They've taken 2 in this drive, and now they're threatening. 28 seconds left here in the half.
So as we said, they've scored on every drive except for the takeaway. And that was that interception that Southeast turned into a touchdown. I formation, different backfield again. As they'll hand off to Frederick, has a blocker, now brings it to the near side, down to the 15, down near the 10, and will get out of bounds. That'll stop the clock with 19 seconds. Another 1st down. And they will spot it at the 14, about the 13-yard line. So a 1st and 10 for the Cougars here. As Fowler will get the play from the sidelines, now enters the huddle. Southeast needs a stop here. And Fowler will bring him up in the backfield. Is Johnson and Frederick, and they'll give to Frederick. Right behind Johnson, spins around one tackler, now driven down at about the 9-yard line. They'll stop the clock with a timeout. This will be the final timeout. And that'll stop it with 12 seconds remaining. 2nd down and about 6 coming up for the Cougars.
Give Thompson the tackle on that last play, but give credit to Cannon Tippett causing pressure again. He has been a player for the Southeast defense.
The Cougars will have it at the 9-yard line. And they've proven that Frederick can pick up a quick 9 in a hurry.
Yeah, he's achieved the 300-yard mark, 320 yards for Frederick on the ground.
All in the first half.
What do you think he eats?
I don't know. Spinach. Yeah, quite a back. This is a young football team.
And they're committed to the style of football they play, and seems to work, apparently.
It works. They'll come back with that triple back set again. Fowler under center. Going to pitch it back to Frederick. Now he gets behind a blocker to the corner of the end zone, and he is in. Touchdown, Wind River. Frederick with another touchdown. Stops the clock with 5 seconds remaining here in the first half. It's now 38-30, and Fowler will bring them on. Again, they have not attempted a point after. They've been all 2-point conversions, and those have worked as well.
Yeah, both Coach Bullington and Burkhart arguing the touchdown call as he had reached just the corner of the end zone. Discussed it with the refs, but the 2-point conversion will proceed.
The pitch back to Frederick again. He's going to be stopped near the goal line before he's brought out of bounds, so they will not convert there. And the score will remain 38-30 then, as Wind River for the first time tonight does not convert on the 2-point conversion. And that leaves 5 seconds on the clock. On the CNA scoreboard, we'll be back right after this.
This is Wade Brew, Market President with Pinnacle Bank. Pinnacle Bank has been serving the lending needs of farmers, ranchers, and commercial business owners of the Wyobraska area, where we've called home for over 100 years. Let us put our resources to work for you with local decision-making from a family-owned bank. Give us a call or visit us at www.wypinnbank.com. Pinnacle Bank, Torrington and Mitchell, the way banking should be. Member FDIC.
Anderson Carpet is proud to have been your flooring expert for the past 44 years, honoring small-town values yet featuring a huge selection that is sure to surprise. Choose from their stock of carpet, hardwood, vinyl plank, vinyl tile, or sheet vinyl for any project. And they have the experts on hand to install them all, giving you a look you'll love for years to come. Stop in and visit today. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and Saturdays from 9 to 1. Anderson Carpet in Lingle.
Back live at Teeters Field. Wind River scores again. They lead at 38-30. 5 seconds remain here in the first half, and the Cougars will boot it away here as Keziah Jones will do the kicking, and back deep is going to be Austin Short and also Cole Sauer for Southeast. Jones gets into this one. It'll be a end-over-ender that will sail to the far side out of bounds at about the 25-yard line.
You know, as you talked about, Dad, every possession for Wind River they've scored, but at least Southeast stopped them on that 2-point conversion. Now just a one-score game going into half.
Yeah. Well, Southeast has had some nice answers, no doubt, to stay in this game, and it's an offense that is awfully tough to stop, obviously. And Desmond is going to come out of the gun. We'll see what they do here with 5 seconds left. And I'll check that under center. He's going to pitch it back to Sauer and to Short, and he's going to throw up field, and it is nearly picked off, but that will run out the clock. And we are at the half here on the Clark & Associates scoreboard. Wind River will go to the locker room with an 8-point lead in this 1A 9-man quarterfinal, as they lead at 38-30. And we'll be back with a look at some of the scoring right after this 3-minute timeout.
Specializing in custom cattle feeding, Dinklage Feed Yards features old-fashioned reliability and commitment to create better feeding and marketing opportunities, including specialty programs such as Verified Natural and NHTC. Dinklage ranks as the top choice of progressive cattle feeders throughout the country, and our financing department offers a prompt, convenient, and competitive response to our customers' cattle or feed financing needs. Make Dinklage a part of your team and allow us to maximize your profits. Dinklage Feed, East Highway 26, Torrington.
There has never been a better time to expand your skills or earn a degree, and Eastern Wyoming College is here to help you. Paths can change. We are here to get you there. Financial aid and scholarships are available to those who qualify. For more information, contact the EWC campus nearest you or visit us online at ewc.wy.edu. In Torrington, call 532-8200, or in Douglas, call 624-7000. Eastern Wyoming College, a great decision.
We all know that the pets in our homes are family, and family deserves the best care they can receive. Gosha Vet Clinic in Torrington has been caring for animals since 1960, and they realize the importance of quality care for your pets. Located next to the port of entry in Torrington, stop by or give them a call at 532-4195. Doctors Brent Kaufman, Emily Engel, and Associates are experts in their field, and you can be confident that your animal is in good hands. Gosha Vet Clinic, 532-4195.
Landscaping Plus on East Highway 26 in Torrington not only serves the community with a personal touch for lawn and garden designs, but they also carry and sell sprinkler parts, weed barrier, and edging for all you do-it-yourselfers out there. Once you stop in, you'll find all kinds of additional items you'll want to add to your lawn and gardens. Plus, Rob will be more than happy to discuss design ideas that you might want to incorporate into your landscaping. Just make the call to 532-6067. Landscaping Plus in Torrington.
Leithhead's Appliance Center is not only your headquarters for Sealy mattresses that guarantees you the best night's sleep ever, but they also have best home furniture. See the home recliners, sofas, lift chairs, and more. They have new and used appliances ready for your home. In fact, they've expanded. They now have a second location dedicated to used appliances and repair, south of Valley Mercantile and just west of Pinnacle Bank. See all that they have to offer. Leithhead's Appliance Center, downtown Torrington.
We have terrific deals at your local Main Street Market store in Scottsbluff, Torrington, and Kimball. In our dairy department, Food Club dips 12 ounces $1.69. Food Club Cheesy Does It 32-ounce loaf $4.99. And Food Club Butter salted or unsalted 16 ounces $3.49. Get our weekly ad either in store or online, and remember to use your co-op cash card for cash off your purchase. From your local Main Street Market, a division of Panhandle Co-op, producer families, farms, and food.
Dusty Anderson at Mid-States Tire invites you to stop in and let him show you what they have to offer when it comes to taking care of your vehicle. Be it a car or a truck, you can count on efficient and guaranteed workmanship from Mid-States Tire. Whether a simple oil change to making sure your brakes are in working order, and if new tires are called for, Dusty can get any major brand of tire. Call today at 532-TIRE. That's 532-8473. Mid-States Tire.
Life is full of surprises, some good, some not so good. It's why your State Farm agent is there with good neighbor service and surprisingly great rates for everyone. Yep, that's right. At State Farm, you get great service and great rates with every policy, so you can be prepared for all life surprises. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Individual premiums will vary by customer. All applicants subject to State Farm underwriting requirements.
When you want the real deal, call Lisa, Jenny, or Caitlin at Mike Rafferty's State Farm in Torrington.
The licensed physical therapists at North Platte Physical Therapy take pride in developing patient treatment plans based on your individual needs. Whether your treatment plan requires 30 minutes or 2 hours of our time with you, we are committed to helping you return to your best health and active lifestyle. Please feel free to call us at 532-5355 or stop by at 1301 East M Street. Physician referrals are not required, and walk-ins or same-day appointments are encouraged. North Platte Physical Therapy, where we provide quality professional care with a family-friendly atmosphere and always flexibility.
Back live at Teeters Field, Grant Kaith and Ryan Kaith alongside. We are at the half of this 1A 9-man matchup, and Wind River leads it 38-30 over the Southeast Cyclones. And let's take a look at halftime scoring, brought to you by North Platte Physical Therapy. North Platte Physical Therapy is committed to keeping you at the top of your game on and off the field. Marnie and her crew are on the ball and ready to help you figure out what ails you and how to get you back to your very best. North Platte Physical Therapy, where they provide quality professional care with a family-friendly atmosphere and always flexibility. Stop by at 1301 East M Street or call 532-5355. And here is Ryan.
Thank you very much, Dad. We'll take a look first at a scoring summary, and it'll sound like a broken record with Wind River. They received the first kickoff with 7:09 left in the first quarter. A 19-yard rush from Frederick gave them their first score, and he made the two-pointer. With 1:47 left in the first, Frederick with a 49-yard rush and the two-point conversion. And with 8:02 left in the second quarter, Frederick with a 19-yard rush and the two-pointer. And here's the only time it really got switched up. Frederick with another 10-yard rushing touchdown, and the two-pointer went from Frederick to Snyder in the end zone for the two-pointer. And with 5 seconds left there right before the half, Frederick scored on a 12-yard rushing attempt. The two-pointer no good for Wind River. So lucky for Southeast, a one-score game going into the second half here. Rushing for Wind River was led, of course, by Frederick. 332 yards on 33 attempts and 5 rushing touchdowns for the tailback Frederick. Through the air, they only threw it once. Fowler 1 for 1, 10 yards. The quarterback Fowler to Halleck with the 10-yard reception. Southeast, their scoring summary looked like this. A good first half offensively for Southeast, minus their first possession went 3 and out. But with 50 seconds left in the first quarter, Desmond to Short, the 63-yard pass for a touchdown. Short caught the PAT in the end zone. With 7:47 left in the second quarter, Desmond with a 57-yard rush, two-point conversion from Short to Desmond. And with 2:19 left in the second quarter, after the Desmond interception on defense, it set up a 20-yard rushing touchdown from Austin Short. And Short also scored the two-point conversion for Southeast. And with 58 seconds left in the second quarter, it was a 36-yard pass from Desmond to Short. And Short kicked the extra point, and that's how we wound up at 38-30. Wind River with the lead at half. Rushing for Southeast. Looks like this. Desmond with 2 attempts for 63 yards. Sauer with 3 yards on the ground. And passing Aiden Desmond. 5 for 6 through the air for 150 yards. 3 touchdown passes for Desmond. And Austin Short with 119 yards receiving with 3 touchdowns for Southeast. Again, the score at half, 38-30 on the Clark & Associates scoreboard. And I also had, we may as well do this at half, a TD Real Estate score update. Thank you, John. On 98.3, you can hear this game. It's Pine Bluffs 13, Big Piney 8 at the end of the first. And again, you can hear that game live, 98.3 FM, that TD Real Estate score update. TD Real Estate, whether it's buying, selling, or managing your property, Ronnie with TD Real Estate is here to help. Ask about their tenant benefit program exclusive to TD Real Estate. Call Ronnie today at 338-3001. Again, the score at half, 38-30, Wind River with the lead. And we'll take a quick break and be back. We'll probably take a look at some football scores and some volleyball scores on the other side of this break. This is CWAC football on KGOS.
The importance of mental health has never been more prevalent, especially when it comes to our youth in the area. Young people can face difficulties, and number 34 in Torrington is here to help. Shad and the crew are now offering wraparound services in Torrington, Laramie, Cheyenne, Douglas, Wheatland, Lusk, and all towns in between. Number 34 wants you to reach your fullest potential, and they want to help you do just that. To learn more, call 532-0134.
Looking for free instead of fees? Platte Valley Bank can keep your finances moving forward with no ATM fees. Whether you are headed to the lake, the mountains, or just to the grocery store, you can enjoy the freedom of free ATM access anywhere, anytime. Pursue life with confidence knowing Platte Valley Bank is always there to help. Visit us today at www.pvbank.com. You belong here.
Platte Valley Bank, member FDIC.
The Southeast Booster Club would like to wish all of our Southeast Cyclones athletes good luck. We applaud your hard work and dedication to our school and are here rooting for you every step of the way. The Southeast Booster Club, supporting and promoting excellence in academics, athletics, and all activities in our Southeast schools. Go Cyclones!
Supporting our youth, that's what Torrington Beverage has been so proud of for so many years. So when you need to quench your thirst, do it with a Pepsi product, Sobe, Brisk Lipton Tea, Rockstar, or Gatorade. Plus, they have the juice to get you going in the mornings with Frappuccinos, Starbucks iced coffee, and Muscle Milk, helping supply this community with top-of-the-line drinks. Torrington Beverage is the proud sponsor of Goshen County Sports and believes in neighbors helping neighbors. Remember, that's Torrington Beverage. Get your thirst on.
Located on West Valley Road, Torrington Livestock Markets is your Wyoming's largest livestock market. All classes are sold every Friday. Yearling and calf sales Wednesday, August through March. Special bred cow and pair and calf sales Monday as advertised through the fall. Cattle are offered for sale daily through live cattle auctions, video cattle auctions, and private treaty sales. To consign your cattle, call the barn at 307-532-3333. And remember, consign early. For the best in marketing for your livestock, contact Torrington Livestock Markets.
Our producers know that running a successful operation these days requires having reliable service and quality products. That's why you know you can trust the knowledgeable people at Westco to provide you sound agronomic advice, aerial application, bulk fuel, lubricants, propane, tires, and other essentials to keep your operation running smoothly. Our priority is helping you succeed. Call or visit your nearest Westco location today. Westco. Service, solutions, success.
Westco's your best value through and through.
This is Wade Brew, Market President with Pinnacle Bank. Pinnacle Bank has been serving the lending needs of farmers, ranchers, and commercial business owners of the Wyobraska area, where we've called home for over 100 years. Let us put our resources to work for you with local decision-making from a family-owned bank. Give us a call or visit us at www.wypinnbank.com. Pinnacle Bank, Torrington and Mitchell, the way banking should be. Member FDIC.
Welcome back to Teeters Memorial Field in Yoder. Grant Caith and myself, Ryan Caith, with quarterfinal football tonight. 1A 9-man as Wind River leads it at half 38-30. Let's take a look at some scores from around the state for Friday Night Lights. Thanks, John. A score update. It's now Pine Bluffs 20, Big Piney 8 over in Pine Bluffs for that quarterfinal matchup. 9:54 left in the first half in that one. And let's look at some other scores here. 1A 9-man, Shoshone gets the win over Lusk earlier today, 53-12. So Lusk eliminated. The winner of this one will head to Shoshone next Friday. And Class 2A, some scores final there. Cokeville 17, Tongue River 0. Lyman 23, Burns 20. And number 2, Bighorn 28, Mountain View 26. Finals in those one final score in 3A football. It was Buffalo 21 and Jackson 10. And all the 4A games in the first quarter. Sheridan over Laramie 14-0. Also in the first quarter, Cheyenne Central 7, Thunder Basin 0. Natrona County 21, Campbell County 0 in the first quarter. And Cheyenne East 14, Rock Springs 0. That one in the first quarter as well. Again, 38-30 here at half. Wind River with the lead. Southeast will receive the football to start the second half. And we'll take a quick break and be back with that second half right after this.
Anderson Carpet is proud to have been your flooring expert for the past 44 years. Honoring small-town values, yet featuring a huge selection that is sure to surprise. Choose from their stock of carpet, hardwood, vinyl plank, vinyl tile, or sheet vinyl for any project. And they have the experts on hand to install them all, giving you a look you'll love for years to come. Stop in and visit today. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and Saturdays from 9 to 1. Anderson Carpet in Lingle.
Specializing in custom cattle feeding, Dinklage Feed Yards features old-fashioned reliability and commitment to create better feeding and marketing opportunities, including specialty programs such as Verified Natural and NHTC. Dinklage ranks as the top choice of progressive cattle feeders throughout the country, and our financing department offers a prompt, convenient, and competitive response to our customers' cattle or feed financing needs. Make Dinklage a part of your team and allow us to maximize your profits. Dinklage Feed, East Highway 26, Torrington.
There has never been a better time to expand your skills or earn a degree, and Eastern Wyoming College is here to help you. Paths can change. We are here to get you there. Financial aid and scholarships are available to those who qualify. For more information, contact the EWC campus nearest you or visit us online at ewc.wy.edu. In Torrington, call 532-8200, or in Douglas, call 624-7000. Eastern Wyoming College, a great decision.
We all know that the pets in our homes are family, and family deserves the best care they can receive. Goshen Vet Clinic in Torrington has been caring for animals since 1960, and they realize the importance of quality care for your pets. Located next to the Port of Entry in Torrington, stop by or give them a call at 532-4195. Doctors Brent Kaufman, Emily Engel, and Associates are experts in their field, and you can be confident that your animal is in good hands. Goshen Vet Clinic, 532-4195.
Back live at Teeters Field, Grant Caith and Ryan Caith alongside as Southeast will receive the football as we start second half action. 38-30. Wind River with the lead here, and to boot it away to start the second half is going to be Keziah Jones. Gets into this one. It's a low squibbler that will be fielded at the 25-yard line and out to the 30-35 on the return. And a nice return there by Cannon Tippett for Southeast. And the Cyclones will have it 1st and 10. And not bad field position here as they'll have it at the 35-yard line.
You know, we talked more about the Wind River offense, but Southeast has been impressive as well, minus that first possession. They've also scored on every drive, so we'll see if they can keep it going here.
Had a takeaway in that first half that resulted in a touchdown, and they've had an answer. And just 8 points down as they start this second half as Desmond is going to come out of the gun. The lefty is going to be chased in the pocket now, lost his footing, and is going to be down at the 25-yard line. So that'll be a loss of about 10 yards, more than 10. As he was flushed out of the pocket, already out of the shotgun. Tried to make a move and then lost his footing and slipped on the field. So a second and long coming up now.
Yeah, unfortunately, he just slipped on that play, but it was Trapper Hollick giving chase there.
So we'll see what they draw up here. They've got receivers to both sides. Desmond out of the gun. Looks upfield, fires to the far side. He's got short. It's bobbled and incomplete. Had a beat on him and a bullet right to him. Austin Short out on the far sides there, just couldn't haul it in. So with that incomplete pass, it's going to be 3rd down and about 20 coming up for Southeast. See if they can work out of this jam here.
That was the first dropped pass we have seen from Short.
Trips to the far side. Desmond backs up out of the gun. He's going to throw a screen up the middle here, and it is complete. Caught by Cole Sauer, and he will not get back to the original line of scrimmage. That's going to bring up a 4th and 13 coming up for Southeast, and they'll have to punt. So dropping back into punt formation is going to be Short. And he has a leg on him as Fowler is going to drift back to receive. Gets into this one. A high end over ender takes a Southeast hop at the 27-yard line. Is going to be fielded by Fowler and driven out of bounds at the 35, and they will have it 1st and 10 from there.
Grant, another good punt from Short.
Yeah. kind of helps with the special teams there.
Yeah, he rarely gives the opposing team good field position.
So not the start that Southeast wanted to start the second half, but can get a stop here, and Wind River will have their first offensive possession of the half.
Yeah, we'll get a first look at the second half Southeast defense, see if they adjust for Frederick in the backfield.
They'll come out of the eye this time, and Fowler's going to keep it himself on the keeper straight up the gut, but play that looked like he was just trying to pick up a yard or a first down, and that's about all he got. Southeast all over that up the middle. Host of tacklers there. They'll give him one, and that'll be 2nd down and 9. Yeah, they came with that triple back set most of the first half and have started this possession out of the eye with a wideout to the far side. Now they'll bring Calder Johnson into the backfield. Still I formation with Johnson and Frederick back there. And we had some movement on the line. I think this is going to be on Wind River. It is. False start.
Yeah, I think that was Jensen moving on the far side there on the line.
So that'll back them up 5. Brings up 2nd down and 15 coming up for the Cougars. CNA scoreboard just underway here in the third quarter of play with 9:25 and counting. And the Cougars lead at 38-30 in this quarterfinal matchup. Last report, Pine Bluffs led over Big Piney. Fowler will hand off to Frederick. He'll take it left side this time. Takes a host of tacklers with him on the ground, and he'll still pick up 5 on the carry. Give him 6. That'll bring up 3rd down and 9 coming up for the Cougars. So this would be a big stop for that Southeast defense to answer here in the second half. And what a first half for Cooper Frederick with 5 touchdowns.
Just 332 yards in one half.
Just one half's work. Wow.
Yeah, I think that triple back set kind of builds a wall for him to run behind.
Yeah. We haven't seen it yet. Now we will for the first time here in the second half as they'll go back to it. And they'll hand to Frederick, and he'll have a burst out of the backfield up to the 40 and brought down at the 41-yard line. He will not get the first down, as that'll bring up a 4th and 4 on their own 41-yard line.
I would imagine we'll see the punt team.
Yeah, they haven't been in this position yet.
Yeah, we haven't seen much of Wind River's special teams unit.
No.
Minus kickoff. Looks like they're going to go for it.
So it'll be 4th and 4, and they will go for it here as Fowler is under center. Long count, hands off to Frederick, slips the first tackle, has the first down, and driven out of bounds on the far side near midfield. So they dialed up the right play there, and Frederick, who slipped the first tackler in the backfield and was able to pick up the first down again, and they'll have it 1st and 10 on their own 49-yard line.
Yeah, if you encounter Frederick anywhere near the line of scrimmage, you better hope you get him down, because once he breaks that outside, he can show off some speed.
They'll go back to that formation again with that triple back set. All backs lined up, one behind the other. And they give to Frederick. He's met behind the line of scrimmage, but surges forward for a gain of a couple. Out past midfield to about the 49. And that'll bring up 2nd down and 9 for the Cougars. Time of possession has really favored this Wind River team. And the end result, for the most part, has been touchdowns. But Southeast, got to give credit to them. They've stayed right in this game. And some timely answers.
Yeah, some really key big plays for Southeast. But it has been a shootout.
2nd and 8 now. Triple back set. Fowler will hand to Frederick again. This time he goes right side, gets through a tackler, now takes on a linebacker, and will pick up about 5 on the carry. Now past the 45-yard line to the 44. Nope, they'll spot it right at the 45. So brings up 3rd down and 4 coming up. And they don't throw much. So clock continues to roll here with 6:05 to go in the 3rd. And that triple back set once again with Johnson, Jones, and Frederick. The give to Frederick, couple of blockers ahead of him, has the 1st down and more to the 35-30, 25-20, takes on another Southeast tackler and driven out of bounds near the 15. In fact, right at about the 14-yard line is where they'll drive him out of bounds on the far side, but another big gainer for Cooper Frederick.
Yeah, closing in on the 400-yard mark.
Impressive. The junior running back for the Cougars. Fowler will get his play from the sidelines again. They'll go to huddle. And Fowler under center. Triple back set once again. Gives to Frederick, left side. Slips through one tackler. Takes on another. Flag on the play before he's brought down near the 5-yard line. The flag is in the backfield. So this is going to be a hold on Wind River. So that'll back him up.
Been a pretty clean ball game. Just the second penalty for Wind River for a total of 25 yards. Southeast with just one holding penalty.
That's going to back him up to the 22. And 5:30 and counting left to go here in the third quarter of play. Johnson, Jones, and Frederick in the backfield lined up one behind the other. The fake to the first two. They'll pitch it back to Frederick. Jukes around. Now he's going to take it to the left side of the field. Gets around a tackler. Takes it to the pylon. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Wind River. Cooper Frederick with his 6th touchdown of the game.
You know, and he's been running downhill, pretty much straight up the middle all night. And great patience there from Frederick. Unfortunately, the Cyclones couldn't get him on this close side. And he didn't have his blocking, so he just turned around and went the other way with it.
So that'll make it 44-30 now, and Wind River will come on for the 2-point conversion. Same formation. Hands it off to Frederick, left side, and he is in. The 2-point conversion is good. Makes it 46-30 now. Wind River with the lead. 5:06 left to go here on the Clark & Associates scoreboard in the third. And we'll be back right after this.
Landscaping Plus on East Highway 26 in Torrington not only serves the community with a personal touch for lawn and garden designs, but they also carry and sell sprinkler parts, weed barrier, and edging for all you do-it-yourselfers out there. Once you stop in, you'll find all kinds of additional items you'll want to add to your lawn and gardens. Plus, Rob will be more than happy to discuss design ideas that you might want to incorporate into your landscaping. Just make the call to 532-6067. Landscaping Plus in Torrington.
Leithhead's Appliance Center is not only your headquarters for Sealy mattresses that guarantees you the best night's sleep ever, but they also have best home furniture. See the home recliners, sofas, lift chairs, and more. They have new and used appliances ready for your home. In fact, they've expanded. They now have a second location dedicated to used appliances and repair, south of Valley Mercantile and just west of Pinnacle Bank. See all that they have to offer. Leithhead's Appliance Center, downtown Torrington.
Back live at Teeters Field, Wind River strikes again, and score goes 46-30 now on the CNA scoreboard. Back deep to receive is going to be Sauer and Austin Short for Southeast, as Keziah Jones will do the kicking once again for the Cougars. Here's a signal, and Jones gets into this one, a short kick that will be fielded at the 30, out to the 35-yard line. On the return is Tippett. Tippett will cross the grain near side to the 45, still on his feet and brought down at the 44-yard line. So Southeast in good field position. They'll have it 1st and 10 now, with 4:54 left to go here in the third quarter. We mentioned earlier that Lusk was defeated in an afternoon contest in Shoshone. So the winner of this game will take on Shoshone next week. Desmond out of the gun. Single setback with Campbell there and trips to the far side. Desmond wants to throw, looks up the middle, now fires, and it's caught by Short past midfield to the 47-yard line before he's driven out of bounds. Gain of about 9 on that pass completion from Desmond to Short for Southeast.
It's been a good combination. 6th catch for Austin Short, 137 yards.
So it brings up a 2nd down and 1 for the Cyclones. And Desmond will look to the sidelines, out of the shotgun. Takes the snap, now fades the throw, is going to be flushed out of the pocket, throws near the sidelines, and it's almost picked off by Carter Fowler. Underthrown, and Desmond was on the run. Had one-on-one coverage, but underthrew it. So that'll bring up 3rd down and 1 coming up for Southeast.
Desmond 7 of 10 through the air now.
This is a 1A 9-man quarterfinal matchup. And keeper up the middle is going to be plenty for a 1st down. Out past the 45-yard line to the 43.
4-yard gain gives Desmond 57 yards on the ground tonight.
Clock will roll with 4:30 left to go here in the third. And it's a 46-30 lead for Wind River.
Just saw this score, Grant. In the second quarter, Rocky Mountain 23, Lingle Fort Laramie 0.
So the Grizzlies leading that. Desmond out of the gun, trips to the right side, going to keep it himself up the middle and has room. To the 30, down to the 20 before he's tripped up by Fowler. Man, a shoestring tackle. Desmond would have scored. Fowler's able to just get a hand on his shoe and upend him at the 19-yard line, but what a big gain for Southeast and knocking at the door again. They've had an answer throughout this game and need another one here. As Desmond will come out of the gun, single setback, trips to the near side this time, and he looks left, fires to the flats. It's going to be caught by Sauer and brought down near the 10-yard line. Cole Sauer on the reception.
Second catch of the night for Sauer.
They'll spot it at the 11-yard line. That's a gain of 8, so it'll be 2nd down and 2 for Southeast. And Desmond will bring him up. This time he's going to come under center. Campbell will stand behind him with a single setback. The fake to him. Now looks to the end zone to throw. Fires. He's got a man wide open, and it's incomplete. The intended receiver was Chapman. Just couldn't haul it in. And that'll bring up 3rd down and 2.
Yeah, it's just one he wishes he could have back. Nice throw from Desmond, just couldn't come up with it.
Yeah, they dialed the right play up. Just couldn't convert there, and we'll see what they do here on a 3rd and 2. So they have it on the 11-yard line. Desmond out of the gun this time. Campbell stands back there with him. They'll send a man in motion. Hands to Campbell. Campbell now hesitates, now hits the hole at the 10-yard line, and I don't think he's going to get there. He won't. Gets about a yard, so that'll be 4th and 1 coming up for Southeast. A bit hesitant when he got the exchange.
Yeah, he was staring right into the eyes at Hollick. Came up with a stop. We'll see if they can get it here.
4th and 1. Desmond now the quarterback keeper, and he stood. I don't think he got it. They're going to stuff him for a loss. And the quarterback keeper by Desmond does not convert here, and Wind River is going to take over.
Yeah, I give credit to Casey Beefus on the line there, making the play for Wind River. Came rushing into the backfield.
So a huge stop for the Cougars there. And they will get the ball on downs here with 2:18 left to go here in the 3rd quarter. Backed up deep in their own territories, they'll go to huddle. And the Cougars lead at 46-30 on the CNA scoreboard. They'll go back to the original back set with the 3 backs lined up. And the handoff to the right side this time. The give to Johnson was good for about a yard. So a nice job by the Southeast defense to get the stop there. Now they'll give him 2, so 2nd and 8 coming up. Clock will roll as Wind River takes their time. They get the Fowler gets the call from the sidelines, and they go to huddle. Out they come. Triple setback, lined up one behind the other, and Fowler will give to Frederick again. Has some room to the 25-30, has the 1st down and more before he's brought down by Chapman. But that's plenty for a 1st down, and adding to the totals for Cooper Frederick.
He is just so good at accelerating through the gap once he sees that hole.
Yeah, gets a seam and goes. So it'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. They'll break huddle, and Fowler will bring him out. With Johnson, Jones, and Frederick back there. And they'll give to Frederick. Left side this time. Has room to the 35-40. 45 still on his feet. Midfield now cuts to the midfield. Down to the 40 and tripped up at the 35-yard line. Finally brought down by Lance York. And a big gain for Cooper Frederick once again. As that puts the Cougars in Southeast territory. 32 seconds and counting in the quarter. And Fowler will bring him up. Triple set back once again. Takes the snap, the hand to Frederick. They don't even give him a breather. Gets the first down and more out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 10.
There's a lot of people that go to a track meet and don't run as far as he does.
Jeez. Yeah, a 50-yard run and still go right back at him. What a workhorse.
He's just 29 yards away from hitting the 500 mark. He'll get a breather here at the quarter break.
I guess for about a minute. So they don't give him quite 10 yards. It's second and inches at the 25-yard line, but that is the quarter. So at the end of 3, Clark and Associates scoreboard. Wind River leads it 46-30. We'll be back with the fourth quarter right after this.
We have terrific deals at your local Main Street Market store in Scottsbluff, Torrington, and Kimball. In our dairy department, Food Club dips 12 ounces $1.69. Food Club Cheesy Does It 32-ounce loaf $4.99. And Food Club Butter salted or unsalted 16 ounces $3.49. Get our weekly ad either in store or online, and remember to use your co-op cash card for cash off your purchase. From your local Main Street Market, a division of Panhandle Co-op, producer families, farms, and food. Ah, ha, ha, ha.
Dusty Anderson at Mid-States Tire invites you to stop in and let him show you what they have to offer when it comes to taking care of your vehicle. Be it a car or a truck, you can count on efficient and guaranteed workmanship from Mid-States Tire. Whether a simple oil change to making sure your brakes are in working order, and if new tires are called for, Dusty can get any major brand of tire. Call today at 532-TIRE. That's 532-8473. Mid-States Tire.
TD Real Estate Update. Thank you, Sports Director Tim Hurst, as Rocky Mountain over Lingle Fort Laramie in the second quarter, 30-6, up in Rocky Mountain. So the Grizzlies getting things done in this quarterfinal matchup.
Yeah, good time to remind our listeners, the Friday Night Football Scoreboard Show still going on in the postseason. So tune in at 10:05.
Cougars knocking at the door again as they're going to pitch it back to Frederick, but sniffed out in the backfield, and a couple of Southeast Cyclones there to drop him for a loss. The initial hit was by Wyatt Campbell. So a nice job there, and loss of a couple of yards on the pitch back to Cooper Frederick. And as Ryan said, this kid, unbelievable night. Around that 500 mark, has scored all the touchdowns for him. Numerous two-point conversions. And they have it 3rd and 5 here, do the Cougars at the Southeast 30-yard line. Takes the snap, hands to Frederick, will go straight up the gut, into the secondary to the 20, and tripped up at the 18-yard line. On the tackle to save that touchdown was Aiden Desmond. He gets around him, and there's nothing but blue in the end zone. But it will be plenty for a first down, so 1st and 10 now for the Cougars as they spot it at the 19. Clock will roll as we start the fourth quarter. Again, they take their time as they get the play from the sidelines, and then Fowler will take them into the huddle.
Yeah, you mentioned that a lot, Dad. Time of possession huge for Wind River.
Yeah.
Already ate 2 minutes off the clock.
And do it all on the ground. They give to Frederick this time. He'll string it out to the near side. Gets out near the 10-yard line before he's knocked out of bounds. Short was there, and that's another nice gain for Frederick as they'll spot it right at the 10-yard line, and that'll bring up a 2nd down and 2. Again, Tim Hurst with that Friday night scoreboard show will be on the air at 10:05 tonight.
And some more volleyball action later on.
Yeah, we'll get that in too on the scoreboard show as we have 8 o'clock semifinal with Southeast and KC as they will whistle this one dead at the line of scrimmage. Nope, we're going to get a timeout taken. Timeout on the Cougar bench will break as well. 10:30 to go here in regulation from Teeters Field. It's Wind River 46, Southeast 30. We'll be back right after this.
Life is full of surprises, some good, some not so good. It's why your State Farm agent is there with good neighbor service and surprisingly great rates for everyone. Yep, that's right. At State Farm, you get great service and great rates with every policy, so you can be prepared for all life surprises. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Individual premiums will vary by customer. All applicants subject to State Farm underwriting requirements.
When you want the real deal, call Lisa, Jenny, or Caitlin at Mike Rafferty's State Farm in Torrington.
The licensed physical therapists at North Platte Physical Therapy take pride in developing patient treatment plans based on your individual needs. Whether your treatment plan requires 30 minutes or 2 hours of our time with you, we are committed to helping you return to your best health and active lifestyle. Please feel free to call us at 532-5355 or stop by at 1301 East M Street. Physician referrals are not required and walk-ins or same-day appointments are encouraged. North Platte Physical Therapy, where we provide quality professional care with a family-friendly atmosphere and always flexibility.
Back live at Teeters Field, it is 2nd and short from the 10-yard line as Fowler is under center, triple back set once again. They're going to pitch it to the up man and will surge ahead to the right side. That'll be enough for a first down. On the carry that time was Calder Johnson as Frederick gets a breather.
He's only gave him a breather 3 attempts tonight for Johnson.
Yep, he did get the first down, so it'll be 1st and goal now coming up as they spot it just inside the 9. And the Cougars knocking at the door once again. Clock rolls as they will take their time getting the play from the sidelines, and now they'll break huddle.
It's a big defensive stand if Southeast can do it right here, keep it at a 2-score game.
Triple back set once again. Fowler on the keeper this time. And not much there. She just kind of hurled up over his center to pick up a yard. Not sure what they were trying to accomplish there, but brings up a 2nd down and goal. Spots the ball at about the 8-yard line. And this time Johnson will go to the sidelines to get the play. Clock ticks down to almost 9 minutes now. And another TD Real Estate score update from Tim Hurst at the half. Pine leads 26-8 over Big Piney. As the Hornets continue to roll. Under center now is Fowler. He's going to hand to Frederick. Jukes one tackler, now going to be dropped right after that. And a nice tackle there that time by Tegan Thompson. He's a load. As Tegan, 6'3", 185 pounds, and he's quick. Saw him last week in Pine Bluffs with some big tackles.
And a great couple defensive plays here for Southeast. I would assume you're in go for it territory if you're Wind River, so they'll have to come up with another couple of stops here.
3rd and goal from the 8. Triple back set. Now we're going to have motion on the line. This is going to be on Wind River.
Yeah, on that far side of the line, somebody moved.
Yep, we've seen that once before, so a false start. Fowler must have some kind of cadence there as he draws his end off every so often.
3rd penalty for Wind River for 30 yards.
We'll back him up 5. Makes it 3rd and goal now from the 13-yard line. Triple back set. Got to believe this is 4-down territory, and Fowler will fake the give to the up back. Now they're going to throw to the end zone, and it is bobbled, incomplete. The intended receiver was Blake Snyder.
Yeah, great design play there, but what a job by Aiden Desmond getting a hand on that. Desmond with the coverage there in the end zone.
Yeah, headsy play to stay with it as everybody else thinking run. Stayed with the receiver and there to break it up. So that'll bring up 4th down now and goal from the 13. Same formation. Fowler will hand off to Frederick. Frederick, left side, gets through one tackler. Inside the 5, driven down at the 3-yard line, and he will not get in. So a nice stop for Southeast. They will take over on downs, but they're deep in their own territory.
That's a huge defensive stop, as he said, Grant. Still a 2-score game. Of course, you're going to have to get both 2-point conversions.
And plenty of time. 7:37 left to go, and Southeast has proven in this game they've come up with some timely answers and can score quick. Need one here. They have a long field as Desmond stands back in his end zone out of the gun. Campbell stands to his right. Pair of receivers to the left side. Desmond wants to throw. Now, hesitate. Now will throw, and he's got Sauer. It's caught at the 29-yard line, and Frederick will bring him down near the 35. What a pass completion. Desmond with a nice pass, and Sauer went up high to get it. And that puts Southeast in decent field position here and gets them out of the back of their own end zone.
Desmond has shown off his arm tonight, and all year, really. He is 206 yards through the air tonight. And that's a great play to get him out of their own end zone.
So in business here. Desmond with a single setback. Short will go in motion. They'll hand off the fake to Campbell. Now they're going to find Short. They'll pitch it back to him. Heads up field to the far side. Picks up a couple before he's brought out of bounds. At the 37-yard line, a gain of 3. And that'll bring up 2nd down now for the Cyclones. .635 left to go in the 4th. Southeast down in this one, 46-30. And a 2nd and 8 coming up for Southeast. Desmond under center this time. He's going to pitch it back to Campbell. Then they'll hand off to Short. Loses it in the backfield. He's going to pick it up. Now throws incomplete to the far sideline. So that a broken play for Southeast. But headsy play by Short to just throw that away.
Yeah, you can see a lot of guys, especially in high school football, grab that and just start running. And would have lost quite a bit there. He was at least 25 yards behind the line of scrimmage there after he lost it.
So a 3rd down and 8 coming up. Southeast needs an answer here. Desmond out of the gun. Lone setback. Fakes the give. Now Desmond's going to keep himself. Slips one tackle. Now heading to the 1st down marker. Gets out of bounds on the far side. We'll see if he got it. It's going to be close.
First referee that ran out there. And now they're going to spot him, I think, a yard short here. That initial spot where he ran to was a 1st down, but.
Yeah, it sure looked like it. I know he's on the far side, but need the challenge flag here. So it'll be 4th and 1, but Southeast is going to line up to go for it here. This is a huge play. Desmond now under center. The long count tried to draw him off sides, and now they'll call a timeout. So we'll take one as well. 4th and short coming up for Southeast. 6 minutes left to go in this one. And Wind River leads it 46-30 on the CNA scoreboard. We'll be back right after this.
The importance of mental health has never been more prevalent, especially when it comes to our youth in the area. Young people can face difficulties, and number 34 in Torrington is here to help. Shad and the crew are now offering wraparound services in Torrington, Laramie, Cheyenne, Douglas, Wheatland, Lusk, and all towns in between. Number 34 wants you to reach your fullest potential, and they want to help you do just that. To learn more, call 532-0134.
Back live at Teeters Field. Grant Caith and Ryan Caith alongside. As we mentioned, TD Real Estate update at the half. Pine leads Big Piney 26-8. Last report we had, Rocky Mountain over Lingle Fort Laramie. That was in the second. They ought to be near the half by now. And that score, Rocky Mountain 30. And Lingle Fort Laramie 6. 4th and 1 for Southeast here. They will go. Desmond out of the gun. Single setback. Takes the snap. Throws to the far side. And through the hands of Short. Incomplete. Had him open. Short couldn't haul it in. And Wind River will take over on downs here. I think they had the call they wanted there.
Yeah, Desmond's been shining all night when he goes through the air and just missed Short on that pass there. And that was a big play. See how much clock Wind River drains here.
They're good at it and able to move the ball. As they will take over in Southeast territory now on the 44-yard line. Fowler will come under center I formation this time. The give to Frederick will go right side, but not much. Picked up a yard, maybe 2. They'll give him 1, and that'll be a 2nd and 9 coming up. And Fowler will send Frederick over to the sideline to get the play. Now they'll go to the huddle here as time clicks away with 5:25 left to go. It's a 16-point lead for the Cougars here in this 1A 9-man quarterfinal. We're not done with sports yet tonight, as we'll have a semifinal in the 1A East Regional Volleyball Tournament. The Southeast will take on KC. Shad Bates will have the call on that at 8 o'clock tonight. And we have a timeout on the field. We will break as well. 46-30 Wind River. We'll be back right after this.
Looking for free instead of fees? Platte Valley Bank can keep your finances moving forward with no ATM fees. Whether you are headed to the lake, the mountains, or just to the grocery store, you can enjoy the freedom of free ATM access anywhere, anytime. Pursue life with confidence knowing Platte Valley Bank is always there to help. Visit us today at www.pvbank.com. You belong here.
Platte Valley Bank, member FDIC.
Back live at Teeters Field. Again, that volleyball match that we talked about will be right here on Cinch Country KGOS. As the Pine Bluffs football game on sister station KERM will still be in progress. 2nd down and 9 coming up now for these Cougars. As Fowler will send a man in motion, takes the snap, pitches to Frederick. Frederick straight up the gut, good for about 4 yards as he makes it to the 40-yard line. And that'll bring up a 3rd down, and we'll call it 6. Coming up for the Cougars, and content to just run this clock.
I think Frederick has proved they can trust him to do that with 495 yards.
Yeah, what an amazing back. There's been no answer for him. I formation this time on 3rd down. And Fowler's going to hand it off to him as he goes left side. Has the 1st down and more down to the 25-yard line and brought down from behind at the 20. Saving that touchdown was Cannon Tippett. Had a burst of speed there, and he slips through a couple of tackles in no time. But there is a flag on the play, and this one is going to come back. A holding call on the Cougars. As you said, it's been a pretty clean game, Ryan. I mean, not a ton of penalties.
Yeah, that's Wind River's fourth for 40 yards, and Southeast with just one holding call for 10. But yeah, as we've talked about, that clock winding down, under 4 minutes to play here.
Well, that penalty will stop it, and it's 3rd and 11 now for the Cougars. They're going to hand it off to who else, but Frederick will go left side and surges ahead to about the 41-yard line before he's brought down. Initially hit by Austin Short. Gain of about 4 on the carry for Frederick, and that'll bring up a 4th down and 6 coming up. And I think they are going to punt. So back deep at the 15 is Austin Short. Jones is back to boot this one away. There's a snap and does get it away. Takes a bounce at the 10 and then will angle out inside the 5.
Yeah, just had a great bounce there. Not a high arcing punt, kind of a line drive.
Yeah, lucky to get it away, really.
Yeah, Southeast almost had a hand on it in the backfield, and now the Cyclones with another long field. They have to go about 98 yards here.
So a 2-possession game here as 2:49 left to go in this one. A lot of field for Southeast here, but they can get it done quick. We'll see what they do. Desmond out of the gun. Wants to throw. Fires now, and he's got a man. It is caught by Keenan Tippett out to the 45-yard line before he's brought down by Carter Fowler. Big gain. Had one-on-one coverage, and Desmond just dropped it right in his mitts.
Yeah, another great throw from Desmond. First catch of the night for Cannon Tippett with the 30-yarder.
2.5 to go. Southeast needs a couple of scores here as they'll find Sauer near the sidelines, and he will complete it at the 49-yard line. Gets out of bounds, and Desmond will go right back out of the gun. 2nd down and 6. Takes the snap, looking downfield, fires down midfield, looking for Short, and it is incomplete. Had him turned around. He was open by a couple of steps, but turned him around and couldn't come up with a catch. That'll stop the clock and bring up 3rd down and 6.
Yeah, he's kind of running that seam route towards the close hash, and Desmond just threw it right over his back shoulder, couldn't reach around and grab it.
Stops the clock at the 2:04 mark. And Desmond will come out of the gun. Single setback with a pair of receivers to both sides. Desmond now on the fade, throws to Campbell, has it at the 45-yard line, slips one tackle, and driven out of bounds at the 42. That'll stop the clock at 1:57 and give Southeast a 1st down. And (46-30) your score.
Good job by Campbell there, making sure he got out of bounds, stops the clock.
Pair of receivers to the left side. Short is in motion. Now they can't get it off before the flag flies, and we're going to have a false start here on Southeast. Backs them up 5, so it'll be 1st and 15 coming up. Desmond will get the play here, and run trips to the far side. Campbell the single setback, and Desmond out of the gun. Takes the snap, looks left. Now looking upfield, will fire in double coverage, and it is picked off. Picked off by the Cougars, and still on his feet, driven out of bounds at the 40-yard line. See if we can get a number.
Looks like Aiden Ruby making the interception there. And that should pretty much ice things over.
So Ruby with the pick as Desmond threw into double coverage. And Wind River with the takeaway with 1:41 left to go in this one.
And now we've got a penalty. I didn't see what the call was here. It's going to be on Wind River. And the 15-yard variety.
Yeah, so that'll bring it all the way back down to the 32-yard line. And a fresh set of downs.
Didn't see the call on that penalty. But, hey, good break for Southeast.
So Desmond will come under center. Single setback this time. Looks to throw and fires to the end zone, and it is caught. Caught by Matthew Chapman in the end zone as he falls into the end zone for a Southeast touchdown.
And what a great recovery from Aiden Desmond, the quarterback. After throwing a pick, throws a dime into Chapman.
So Chapman redeems himself from the one that was dropped earlier in the end zone. That was quite a catch on the run.
Let's see if they can make the two-pointer here.
Makes it a 10-point contest here. And Desmond out of the gun for the two-point conversion. Takes a snap. Throws to the corner of the end zone, and it is caught by Austin Short. They will convert. So, with 1:32 left to go, Southeast with a much-needed touchdown and conversion, and it's Wind River 46, Southeast 38. We'll be back with a kick right after this.
The Southeast Booster Club would like to wish all of our Southeast Cyclones athletes good luck. We applaud your hard work and dedication to our school and are here rooting for you every step of the way. The Southeast Booster Club, supporting and promoting excellence in academics, athletics, and all activities in our Southeast schools. Go Cyclones!
Supporting our youth, that's what Torrington Beverage has been so proud of for so many years. So when you need to quench your thirst, do it with a Pepsi product, Sobe, Brisk Lipton Tea, Rockstar, or Gatorade. Plus, they have the juice to get you going in the mornings with Frappuccinos, Starbucks iced coffee, and Muscle Milk, helping supply this community with top-of-the-line drinks. Torrington Beverage is the proud sponsor of Goshen County Sports and believes in neighbors helping neighbors. Remember, that's Torrington Beverage. Get your thirst on.
Back live at Teeters Field. So a great answer for Southeast with the score and the two-point conversion. And they need another touchdown and two-point conversion to tie this. 1:32 left to go in the game. So with 90 seconds to go, you can plan on an onside kick here. Let's see what Southeast can muster up here. Short toes it up, and the onside, it's touched at the 42, and then Wind River will fall on it. So they are able to gather it up here off of the onside kick, and the Cougars will have it 1st and 10 on their own 43-yard line. And 1:30 left to go in this one.
Southeast with 2 timeouts left on the scoreboard.
Cougars will break the huddle now as Fowler is going to bring him up. Triple back set. takes the snap and hands off to Frederick to the 45-50, and toes the sidelines, is going to finally step out of bounds. See where they spotted here, but it's going to be near the 40. Plenty for a first down, and now in Cyclone territory, as they'll spot it right at the 40. But he did step out of bounds, so that'll stop the clock with 1:24.
He breaks the 500-yard mark, 5:19 for Frederick.
Wow. Fowler will bring him up now as they break huddle. Loads the backfield and takes the snap. Hands to Frederick. Frederick going to string it out to the far side. Cuts at the 40 into the 35-yard line before he's brought down. Stays in bounds. So a gain of 5. And we'll get a timeout taken by Southeast. We'll break as well. That stops the clock at 1:14. Wind River leads 46-38 on the CNA scoreboard. Back after this.
Located on West Valley Road, Torrington Livestock Markets is your Wyoming's largest livestock market. All classes are sold every Friday. Yearling and calf sales Wednesday, August through March. Special bred cow and pair and calf sales Monday as advertised through the fall. Cattle are offered for sale daily through live cattle auctions, video cattle auctions, and private treaty sales. To consign your cattle, call the barn at 307-532-3333. And remember, consign early. For the best in marketing for your livestock, contact Torrington Livestock Markets.
Back live at Teeters Field. Second down coming up. This is after the Southeast timeout. And don't forget, stay tuned here. Coming up at 8 o'clock tonight, right here on KGOS. We'll have volleyball action, Southeast and KC. Fowler's going to hand off to Frederick, left side. Has some room, gets into the secondary, will get the first down as he's out past the 30-yard line to the 29. That'll move the chains. And another timeout is going to be taken by Southeast. We will break as well with 1:07 left to go. Back after this.
Successful operation these days requires having reliable service and quality products. That's why you know you can trust the knowledgeable people at Westco to provide you sound agronomic advice, aerial application, bulk fuel, lubricants, propane, tires, and other essentials to keep your operation running smoothly. Our priority is helping you succeed. Call or visit your nearest Westco location today. Westco. Service, solutions, success.
Westco's your best value through and through.
Back live in Yoder. Final timeout for Southeast. Just a little bit over a minute left to go in this one.
If anyone listened to that Southeast Lingle game earlier this year, you'd know that this game isn't over.
Yeah. So they will go into victory formation here, and Fowler will take a knee.
Said that too early. Forgot they're out of timeouts.
So the clock will roll here, and they should need one more of these, and that will do it. So a great season for the Southeast Cyclones. They come into this game the number 2 seed. 6-2 on the year coming into this game. Lost their season opener, then reeled off a bunch of wins before losing last week to Pine Bluffs, and are going to end their season tonight at home as Wind River, behind the legs of Cooper Frederick, over 500 yards on the ground, multiple touchdowns and 2-point conversions, was too much. And they defeat Southeast tonight. Your final score, Wind River 46, Southeast 38. And we will be back with a look at the end of the game wrap-up right after this timeout.
The This is Wade Brew, Market President with Pinnacle Bank. Pinnacle Bank has been serving the lending needs of farmers, ranchers, and commercial business owners of the Wyobraska area, where we've called home for over 100 years. Let us put our resources to work for you with local decision-making from a family-owned bank. Give us a call or visit us at www.wypinnbank.com. Pinnacle Bank, Torrington and Mitchell, the way banking should be. Member FDIC.
Anderson Carpet is proud to have been your flooring expert for the past 44 years, honoring small-town values yet featuring a huge selection that is sure to surprise. Choose from their stock of carpet, hardwood, vinyl plank, vinyl tile, or sheet vinyl for any project. And they have the experts on hand to install them all, giving you a look you'll love for years to come. Stop in and visit today. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and Saturdays from 9 to 1. Anderson Carpet in Lingle.
Specializing in custom cattle feeding, Dinklage Feed Yards features old-fashioned reliability and commitment to create better feeding and marketing opportunities, including specialty programs such as Verified Natural and NHTC. Dinklage ranks as the top choice of progressive cattle feeders throughout the country, and our financing department offers a prompt, convenient, and competitive response to our customers' cattle or feed financing needs. Make Dinklage a part of your team and allow us to maximize your profits. Dinklage Feed, East Highway 26, Torrington.
46-38, your final score. Wind River defeats Southeast at home tonight in this 1A 9-man quarterfinal matchup. It's time now for a look at end-of-the-game scoring, brought to you by number 34. The importance of mental health has never been more prevalent, especially when it comes to the youth in our area. Young people can face difficulties, and number 34 in Torrington is here to help. Shad and the crew are now offering wraparound services in Torrington, Laramie, Cheyenne, Douglas, Wheatland, Lusk, and all towns in between. To learn more, call 532-0134.
Let's take a look at the end-of-game wrap-up. For Wind River, it was pretty much a one-man show, as we called his name all night long. 55 rushing attempts for Frederick for 530 yards, 6 touchdowns. And that was pretty much the story for the Wind River offense. They only threw it a couple of times. Halleck with a reception for 10 yards. And we'll take a look at Southeast scoring. Desmond with a good night throwing the football, as he usually does. 12 for 16, 284 yards through the air, and 4 touchdown passes for Aiden Desmond. Austin Short was the leading receiver for the Cyclones. 7 catches for 137 yards, 3 touchdowns. Sauer with 3 catches for 38 yards. Tippett with a reception for 43. And Campbell with 2 catches, 35 yards, and a touchdown. The rushing attack for the Cyclones led by the quarterback, Aiden Desmond, with 92 yards and a rushing touchdown as well. But again, the final score, 46-38. Wind River with the win. And they'll travel to Shoshone next week to take on Shoshone in a semifinal matchup. Congrats to Southeast on a great year. They'll finish 6-3. And not the ending they wanted, but a great game.
Yeah, good season for the Southeast Cyclones. Again, as we said, we'll end it tonight at home. And Wind River will move on to the semifinal matchup to take on Shoshone next Friday, we would assume. So, again, we're not done with sports yet. We have Southeast KC coming up next here on KGOS as Shad Bates just across the highway here in the gym out at Yoder as the 1A East Regional Volleyball tournament is underway. So we'll get that on the air here momentarily. I'd like to thank all of our sponsors making these broadcasts possible. And with that, big thanks to John back at the studio. And John, we'll send it back your way.